Hello, and welcome back to another episode of... What episode is it again? Oh yeah, 23. Oh yeah, almost forgot what episode it was. Whoops. But yeah, welcome back, guys. We'll be taking a break from D&D next week, since we got Thanksgiving coming up. So sad to hear that, but also need a little bit of a break from my noggin. But I will miss these guys, but we're gonna have some fun tonight. Still got a few things to do in Aquaref before our adventurers journey forth to their journey to the glistening tundra, and I'm gonna hop back in, say hello to everybody, and well, actually I think everybody's still preparing from the looks of it. Yeah, everybody's still mooded. But yeah. This is the part where I'm supposed to stall, but I don't know how to stall. This is awkward. I'm kidding. I'm just gonna say hi, everybody. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Why was Waffle showing a bag of caramel chews? She just has that stupid... She's got that look on her face. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Deafen and say hello to everybody.
Don't say hi to me and my son ever again.
Your son?
Oh.
Something you need to tell us, Gareth?
Wrong voice chat. I gotta go. I'm kidding.
Oh wait, is today Saturday? Crap. Wrong group.
Oops. Didn't mean to stay in here for too long. That is such a big cup. Holy crap.
Hey, don't judge me.
It's huge.
That's the extra large I'm addicted cup.
I'm addicted cup.
Does it actually say that?
No, it says Central Perk.
I just smothered hot cocoa onto my shirt. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Essential Perk mug.
I kinda want it. Kinda want it. That is like obnoxiously large.
It's not obnoxiously large, it's perfectly large.
Sure.
No, it's obnoxious.
Sure. Hey, you know what? It would be real funny.
Yeah, my past time. That's what she said, Mama.
We should pretend to talk shit about Nerdy while she's muted. She won't totally
Pretend?
realize. Yeah, pretend we're talking shit to her, you know, when she comes in and not know what we're talking about.
Well, that happens all the time.
But pretend.
Pretend, yeah, like, you know, like, man, Nerdy, I don't know about her. She's just, you know, we gotta have a talk about her character, and at least she doesn't know I'm talking shit about her.
I got the perfect line.
Oh, you do? All right.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
hello.
Hey, Nerdy.
Oh gosh, that was loud.
What? I'm sorry.
I don't care what everybody says.
Yeah, Nerdy, she's just
a really great character.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what?
What?
Everyone's talking at once. I couldn't hear you.
What?
We're just.
I said I don't care what anybody says. Nim is a really great character.
First off, fuck off. Second off,
No.
Damn.
We do like Nim.
Damn.
Why? We do like Nim,
Second off,
Nerdy.
multiple people love Nim, and they've told me, and they're like, Nim's like probably my favorite. And I was like, that makes me feel good. So if you're trying to say that to like get my hopes down and everything, you can fuck off. That's how that's gonna go, because
Okay.
I know you, Warrior.
Okay,
I know you.
Okay, listen. I was the one that instigated. I was the one that instigated this. Okay, all right. Let's.
Oh no.
Let's here, kids. Let's bring it over to the corner here. Let's play a nice, comfy game of D&D at my table here.
Gareth.
Yeah.
Some people are saying that you sound very quiet, and I have you turned up all the way.
Oh really?
Oh really?
Yeah.
I hear him quite loud.
I hear him fine, but some people in my chat were saying he's not very loud.
Let me fix that real quick. I think I know what it is. Let's see.
It also might be the fact that I have music still playing. Let me turn that off.
That might be.
Yeah, that might help.
All right, hell is.
Northie, yes.
All right, how's that? How's that?
And I'll let you know what they say.
I'd say I did a sound test before we got into here.
I mean, I think you sound fine, but
Here, I'll
Yes, you sound fine.
You all,
Don't
everybody
sound-
in the chat donuts.
What? Anyways, let's play some D&D, guys. We're off to a great start already. All right.
Oh yeah.
All right. So don't.
everyone but Gare Bear. What?
Oh.
What?
Oh.
I'm so
That makes no
confused.
sense if we're able to hear him, though.
That's. I don't know then.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyways,
Go ahead, keep going.
yeah, I'll just keep going. It's all good. All right. So I don't have much to recap from last session. Most of it was everybody just doing their own thing, but Torin met with his old mentor Tertius, and apparently is trying to get his old band of warriors back in shape. Nim had visited the Chrome Concord and met with Zeldris Rimspark, the guildmaster for the Rimspark Assembly. And gosh, what else happened? Oh yeah, Thrall found his uncle at a church. That was fun.
Oh yeah,
That was funny.
And put everybody to sleep.
that was torture.
I had a good time. I don't know about you guys.
Sloth.
Sloth. Well, I mean he's a turtle, but I mean.
Close enough.
Anyways, all right. So before we go to day 3, did anybody have any last minute, I guess like activities, chores, or anything they want to do before we transition to day 3?
No.
I have something like in the bump of the night I would like to do when everyone's asleep.
Ooh.
In the bump of the night?
In the bump of the night, you say?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get to you.
Also, that makes me
Lassen.
think Anastasia.
Yeah, I know. That's what I thought too. No, that's literally what I was thinking. Was the song "Bump in the Night"? That's what it
Yeah.
was. But we'll do you last since it sounds like
Ha.
Callista's up to no good here.
Yeah,
I
no
have-
good.
Do you have the
Middle
alchemy
night.
table up
Killing
there yet,
someone.
or not yet?
Not yet. It's coming tomorrow.
It'll be tomorrow.
It
Okay.
will be, yeah.
Never mind.
Yep. Anybody else? Anybody?
Nope, I don't think so.
All right, Callista. Lay it into me. What do you want to do in the bump of the night?
Okay. So Callista's over here in her bed.
Okay.
She is. This room we're in, does it connect to just like a hallway to the rest of the house?
Yeah, to most of the facility at the Calling Tide. I mean, there's other rooms throughout the establishment, so there is a hallway of some sort.
Okay. Is there like an empty room she could sneak off to? She doesn't want to do this like where she go wake up. The others.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I would say there would be. It would be just like a small. What's the best way I can describe it? Like a small study.
Okay.
Like a small study. It's. I would say there would be at least like a lounge, couch, and like a small end table on there. That's about it.
Okay. So she's gonna
Whoa.
sneak out of your room while everyone's sleeping and go in there.
Okay. Well, if you're gonna sneak out, go ahead and make a stealth check.
Oh, gosh, dang it. Oh, I
Yeah,
haven't
'cause
even
of-
opened my character sheet yet. Gosh dang it.
Should probably do
Big
that.
Pro streamer over here, pro D&D player.
Pro D&D player. Yeah.
Stealth.
Yeah, goober.
You're a keeper.
13. All right. I would say in this case, everybody's asleep right now. I would say everybody would make at least a perception check, but it'd be at disadvantage at this point.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Hold on. Hold
Boink.
on.
all right. So Enthrall was a 12. Okay. wouldn't know.
Where did the mask go? Oh, calm down. Nim's out. Her exhaustion
Yeah.
got to her.
Well, she
God.
has super disadvantage, so
And it shows.
it would show. Yeah. Oh, you're
Wow.
That's
Hey,
medicine.
let's try one.
That's a medicine check there, bud.
Oh,
Oh.
of course.
All right.
Even with disadvantage,
You would be you.
awesome.
Okay. So, Callista being as quiet as you can be, Torn, you do hear the door kind of slightly open, just like a small. You don't have dark vision, do you?
I do not.
So you wouldn't see her, but you would hear
But he
the
has
door
the
open.
amulet.
Yeah, but
He
it's
has the
not.
amulet.
Yeah, but he doesn't have it on 24/7.
Yeah.
Why
No.
not? I would.
No.
No,
Other
that's not how
people
it
do
works. Permanent nightlight? No. All right, but you would hear a door opening, and there would be a small like faint light from like a lantern from the table, but you do see a shape that looks like that's about to step through the door here.
Yeah, I'm going to the door.
Okay, Callista, you would hear some footfalls falling behind you.
Is there a shadow I can hide in?
Well, I mean, you open the door. How quietly are you doing this, Torin?
I'm not gonna say like perfectly stealthy, but I'm not trying to wake up everybody in the room.
Okay. I would say in this case, Callista, you would hear heavy footfalls, not like thuds, but you would recognize it would probably be Torrens, just based off of your experience.
Okay, then I'll actually just stop in the door right here before it's like fully closed.
Okay.
Because I assume like he got up and was coming over before I fully got out of the room.
Yeah, you would have had the opportunity. You would have had the opportunity to keep moving if you want to. Because I mean, he was already in the bed over here, so if you wanted to stop,
Okay,
you
so,
could,
yeah,
or you could
I'd
have
like to
kept going.
get the door closed and keep going.
Okay.
You'd
Yeah,
have to catch up
yeah.
to
So
me.
by the time you get up there, Torrin, the door is closed, and you start to hear footsteps go across the hallway.
Okay. Yeah. This is tickling his brain. He doesn't like it, so he's gonna open the door and look.
Okay. Callista, go ahead and make a nurse stealth check.
Ugh.
Perception check, Torn.
Okay.
It would be at a disadvantage because you don't have dark vision. Yeah. Yeah. So you peek your head out, and you do see a figure. Just like it's hard to see, just because you can't see in the dark very well, but you do hear footsteps moving further away, but you don't see who it is exactly.
Okay. Yeah. He's like I'm sorry, he's like a dog with a bone right now. He's got to figure out what's going on.
All right.
Can't give a
Are
woman
you-
peace.
He's gonna sneak out and actually try to go after it.
All right. I'm assuming you're not wearing your armor.
No.
Okay. Just go ahead and make
Good,
a
I'll be able to stab you easier.
go ahead and make a stealth check.
Nice.
Okay. 20's pretty good. Okay. And I'm pretty sure closest passive perception is
10.
It's 10, yeah, so you wouldn't notice.
Oh.
Okay. So Callista, what are you doing?
I want to go into that study and close the door behind me.
Okay. And what are you doing?
I'm gonna go there and I'm just gonna kind of stand in the middle of the room. She's gonna stand there for a few seconds, kind of like twitching her nose and glance around. Like, I feel so stupid right now. Like, how do I even do this? Do I just yell her name? Do I just speak her name? Like, woman can't give me a pamphlet to do anything. properly.
Are you wanting to call upon Queen Titania?
Uh-huh.
Well,
Waffle, your camera has unfocused.
Of
well,
course it does. It knows how awkward I feel.
you know, you want to know what's funny, Callista?
Oh no. Oh no.
I put. You do remember the map I made when you first spoke with Titania?
Uh-huh.
I put it on here today. And I'm just like,
Oh gosh.
golly gee, just in case. Just in case.
The man's psychic.
Just
Yep.
in case. Okay. So, how do you call upon Queen Titania?
Oops.
Oops. Yes.
Well, I was told by her that I would just have to say her name.
So you just,
And that's what she's trying to figure out. She's like, do I like yell it? Do I? So she's kind of sitting there like, Titania. 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 Like she's trying it in like different like inflections, trying to figure out how to like do it.
as you're saying Titania's name and kind of expecting, you know, like a internal message to go off in your mind, kind of similar to what you experienced in the Wild Hollow. You don't get a response, but the book in your possession, though, you feel a presence, something with your book
My tome?
in your tome, yeah.
I'm going to open it.
As you open it, you start to see the autumn leaves, the covers of the autumn leaves start to swirl around you, and you see a light appear as you open up the book.
Squeak.
Torin, you see this blinding flash as you're sneaking in, and by the time you go in to look, you don't see anybody. Oh boy. Let me
Here we go.
let me prepare things real quick.
Callista's got some new powers now.
He didn't even have to say Celestia. You drove it yourself.
Jeez, she did it. She did it herself. All right. Well, give me a moment.
No.
So let's bring up a very familiar site here.
It's my dream sequence.
It's my
Well, I'm
dream
very
scene.
much awake.
I want it. I'll have it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want it all.
All right. So, Callista,
Mm-hmm.
as you get sucked in to the tome that was gifted to you by Queen Titania, you come to a very familiar scene. A small garden, very quiet, with this effervescent trees, very colorful, and this smell of like lilac and lavender kind of catches your sense. As you appear, you see a familiar tea set or tea table, but do not see Queen Titania at the moment.
I do have a question though.
What you got?
Are those trees the same as the ones in the sanctum, or just
They're just similar looking.
okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Similar asset. Sorry.
Okay.
But yeah,
I actually want to look at the flowers over here.
as you come up to the flowers, it's odd. You have some knowledge of horticulture.
Mhm.
But just like the coloration of the plants almost look like the plants itself, it looks sickly because of how different the coloration is. Like usually plants have a healthier green texture or even yellow texture. These just have, there's just a lot of colors to these plants. But you start to see the plants also change into different colors. Like it goes from that of a purple to a blue. It's almost like kaleidoscopic almost. Like it's almost like it's living, breathing.
Does it do anything when I touch it?
No, nothing when you touch it. Though you do, when you faintly touch it, you do see like it's almost like all the colors come into different sequences as you touch it.
Okay. I'm just like, without her here, I feel like I can like openly like gawk, I guess.
Hmm.
At the place, I don't have like as much like composure. But after a minute of looking around, I am gonna just kind of come and sit right here and wait for a minute to see if anything happens.
As you wait and wait, a few moments go by, and you're almost expecting her to show up eventually, but you don't see any signs of her. But as you begin to almost get to the point where you're like, oh, this was a wasted trip, you start to see the petals on the flowers start to shift in your direction, and the petals actually start to come off from the flower and start to circle around the table here. And as it kind of wraps around your body, you just see it shoot up in the air, and it goes into the seat here and start to form into a figure.
Oh, what an entrance.
I never expect you to be here again. So soon, especially.
Yeah, well, I have some questions.
You start to see her taking some parts of the flowers over here and start to make tea. And she's got this very calm demeanor to her, but you can't help but think she is a little agitated at the moment. You're not quite sure why. But as she finishes her tea, she'll go.
You have questions. I'm pretty sure I have the answers. But how would I know if I should be able to answer it for you?
Well, I figure if I ask you the questions, you can tell me if you can answer them for me.
That depends on the question, dear. I'm not exactly an open book.
That makes two of us. And yet here I am, willing to trust you, to ask.
And I the same. Go on. Ask away.
I want to know where I come from.
She goes to drink the tea, but then stops for a moment and looks at you. It's almost that of look of pity.
You want to know where you came from. And why would I have the answers for that?
Well, you are older than a lot of things that I couldn't even name. You are wise. You saved me from the place that I came from, and you know more than you sometimes like to let on. You're the person that usually has the answers.
That's a very elegant way of saying I am very old.
Well, I figured it'd be rude to just say it.
Of course.
It's a good thing I'm not there.
As much as I would like to help you with knowing where you came from or where your lineage comes from, my expertise with Bator, the Nine Hells, or even the Tiefling race is very limited. Though, I can share my guidance if you wish to seek out the right answers, or even the right people. But why now? Especially when I found you in the predicament you were in those years ago. You almost seemed like somebody that wanted to escape where you came from, or who you were, or even the people that called you family. Why change now? Why do you want to know?
Well, it's just that. I've changed. I can see from an outside perspective now. I grew up through deceit and lies, so how much of that can I trust to be true about what they told me of who I am and where I came from? I want to know the truth about who I am and where I came from, and I want to find out for myself.
That is understandable. And I will say, fiends definitely should not be trusted, and you should take what they say with a grain of salt. So you do not know who your parents, not even a sibling, or even, did they even tell you what happened with your family?
I was told that my mother died when I was born and that I was left to be raised by them. I don't even know her name.
Callista is just an alias. Is that right? You were known as...
Anafaris.
Anafaris. Anafaris is an ancient name. So ancient, it goes way back to the age of when Aljamir wasn't even a kingdom. I wonder.
You will see her. She will say something in Sylvan. Do you know Sylvan at all?
Common Infernal.
Yeah, so you wouldn't know what she says. Yeah. So she will recite some words. Almost like that. It seems like a magical incantation. And you see like her do some hand motions. And you'll see a part of the tea start to drip upwards and almost form this pool above you. And when you look up, you see a very familiar reflection of the eastern area of Avamar where Aljamir lives, where you would have came from.
Ah. What a place. Scorched earth, deceit and lies, and a whole lot of commerce. This is where you came from. Yet, I feel like your birth was not there.
Then where was it?
I will say one thing. With your ability to form a pact so easily with me, and how easily you combine my magic, and how you wield it, I can already tell from just seeing what you can invoke. You were not born in Celestia. You were not born on this plane.
I'm sorry?
Make a religion check for me.
Okay.
You have advantage on this.
Okay. Thanks for that. Oh, come on!
Okay. So, I'll give you some base knowledge on this. When she mentions that you were not born on Celestia, she is indicating that you were not born in the material plane. You were definitely not born where mortals lived. Unfortunately, I cannot tell you anything else besides that, which is unfortunate. But the guidance she has given you is you were not born on the material plane. You were born outside of it. So take that as you will.
What does that mean exactly? If I was not born on this plane, like, what does that mean?
Oh, you're saying that as Callista, by the way. I just
Yeah,
wanna make sure.
yes,
I figured.
yes.
I figured.
Yes.
That means that your birth was, well, not exactly normal. Are you familiar with the history of the Tieflings and how they became to be?
I mean, I know the basics about. Oh gosh, I wrote this down too.
Tieflings have had a very tragic history.
Yes.
Some of them were born to devils. Some were created through ritual.
Mm-hmm.
That of
There was
taboo and infernal lineage. Or even those that are just born inherently with an infernal spark inside them. Unexplainable. That, my dear, is one of the 3 you could be. However, I feel like you can potentially seek the answers that you need outside from here. Maybe do a little bit of research on your own.
Okay, if I were to research, what would I look at?
Maybe look at the history of Al Jamir, or even how the devils became to be. My concern, Callista, is that you're trying to get into a history that you had no connection to. And I realize the desire to find out where you came from is important to your development and your change. I feel like the answers that you'll find there will only lead you to nothing but despair and grief. Are you sure you wish to pursue something like this?
I need to know the truth about who I am, no matter what it means. I'm tired of being in the dark.
That is understandable. And sometimes you have to take a shot in the dark to understand that. But the truth is sometimes best left unseen or unheard. But if you wish to change and continue to do good, then I suppose it is important that you seek out the truth of your own lineage. I'm sorry I cannot be of any more use besides the guidance I gave you.
No, you were a lot of help. I would have been stumbling around in the dark even longer if you hadn't helped me.
You'll see Titania nod, and she'll, you start to see the petals lift up the teacup that it was to, and offers it to you in your direction.
It's fairy drink, is it safe?
Yeah.
Okay.
No checks
I'll
needed.
drink. Okay, I'll drink it.
It's very pleasant. Like, it's not necessarily like it gives you like a very numbing feeling, but you just almost feel like at peace. Like the inner turmoil that you've experienced throughout your life, it just feels like just a brief respite from all of it.
Now, the one thing, since you're here, I will have a task for you shortly. Only something that I can trust you with. And I only expect nothing but good results from you.
No pressure. Okay.
I will call upon you when I do need you, though. Because I know you have a mission to complete shortly. By all means, though, If you do wish to see more of my guidance, just open the book.
Okay. Good to know.
Now, go back.
And you start to see your body almost dissolve into these autumn leaves as you are transported out from the garden. And
I'm sorry. Holy shit.
I'm not crying inside, you are.
you're back.
Okay, am I back in that room I went into?
Yeah, you're back.
Is Torin in there?
Torin, would you have stuck around?
How long did this take?
Quite a few minutes. As long as that conversation took. So.
No. Actually, if that's the case, he would have seen the bright light, somebody leaving.
Yeah, you would have saw nobody there.
If that's the case, then he would have turned around and gone right back to the room and just done a quick check and make sure nothing was missing, including people.
Oh, awkward.
Yeah, you would definitely notice Callista was missing.
Yeah, well,
100%.
then he woke everybody up going, hey, Callista's gone. Somebody left the room.
But I'm so tired.
Bigger problems.
Can I walk into
Is
the room
the
at this
bag
point?
still there?
Yeah, her bag would have still been there.
Yeah, it's still
Is
under my
the
bed.
bag still there? Oh, I'm asking Torin because
Yeah,
he's the one.
yeah, the bag's still there.
So she went out pee.
Yeah, sure,
You know, that's fair.
Can I walk in at this point? Like, do I walk in
Yeah,
at this
I'd
point?
say that's fine.
I'd probably walk in and see like people
Yeah,
stirring. I'd be like,
you would see Callista just not necessarily burst through the door, but just like briskly walks in.
See, she was just taking a piss.
the eloquence. Yeah,
I'm going back to sleep.
why are you guys awake?
I'm
I
not.
don't know. You woke me up.
I don't know. Why were you awake?
I went to the bathroom just like he said. So I
Convenient.
just go back to my bed.
Convenient. You want her to go to bed?
Okay. All right. So, day 2 is over. We're going to day 3. All right. As you guys awake, you hear a knock at the door.
I will get up and walk over to. Hello?
You will see this person. Hold on.
I guess I wake up.
Yeah, if you want to. You'll see this person. Boop. Oh, Master and Thrall.
Good morning.
Good morning. Is everybody else awake?
I think they are now.
Why everyone waking me up?
Time to get up, anyways.
Callista's staring, like, on, just sitting up staring at the wall, and then she's like, what? Oh, hi. Like, she's, like, in a daze right now.
I do apologize if I had waken up earlier than expected, but I did come with a invitation today.
An invitation for what?
Are you, we do have a memorial service tomorrow to, have remembrance for the people that have lost their lives during the 100 Days of Dark at the Memorial of the Lost. The Iridash Coronet, including myself, will be there if you wish to attend it. It's something we do annually, so I just wanted to make sure you were welcome to the ceremony.
Oh yeah, I definitely want to go. Is there any etiquette we need to follow?
Alfrey will definitely nod and he'll say, in a way, yes. This event is one of very few ceremonies that the Queen comes out to the public to address our people here. Though I would not say you need to dress up of any sort. It is important to have respect for the dead there, and of course the people that have lost their loved ones. So the only etiquette I can advise on is just mind your manners, and that's as much as I can offer. But it is something you do not need to attend since you are not a resident of Aquareth. But I just wanted to make sure you were welcomed into the fold since you are doing work for the Iridash Coronet.
Okay, what time is this happening?
We are planning on having it in the afternoon tomorrow, so feel free to stop by just before noon.
Okay. I'll try to make sure I be there.
Of course. And like I said, it's optional. I know you are busy preparing, and also I do have something that young Nemissa had requested, and you'll see some people walk in with this large alchemy table. Like, you see like 3 different people like walking in. They're like kind of struggling to come in. They just set it right here next to Nim's table.
So she goes from
Nim.
like completely tired to like, oh no, and then like jumps out of bed all excited, like it's
Scrambles.
Christmas Day.
Is that table to your liking? Unfortunately, we couldn't procure
It is
anything more
perfect.
of higher quality.
It is perfect. It's exactly what I need. You even got the latest. Oh, thank you.
Of course. Is there anything else the rest of you need while I'm here?
Well, might as well ask, but they said you probably don't have access to it, but the observatory. We were trying to research some stuff, and we're curious about the getting in there.
Yes, the Aether Observatory. Well, I'm not necessarily allowed into there. There has been a bit of a restriction as of late to certain members inside there. I could put in the good word to Kinala, but I'm not sure what my word can do. Is there something you're wishing to retrieve inside there?
Oh, quite a few things now.
For me personally, I just wanted to learn more on the tundra. I wanted to learn the customs of those who live there, what we might expect to find to fight, and any backstory depending on where the blade of negation might be. So, general knowledge of the areas, but I wanted a in-depth understanding, so we don't get caught off guard by the elements or the creatures.
So did I.
There might be some information inside there historically. I'll pay a visit over there on my way back and see what I can convince them, but the lore scribe as of late have been very close to the chest with the information they have gathered, so even with my influence, I'm not quite sure what access you can get in there, but I'll see what I can do.
Would it help to bring some ancient books to bribe our way in?
You see Alfred raise an eyebrow. Ancient books.
Yes, we've got 2. We've got the Hallowed Sun Crowned and a book of the Dawn of Enzor.
Interesting. We do have a bit of literature about Enzor and Heliod, but may I see the book?
Oh yeah.
He'll kind of examine the book and kind of skim through some of the pages.
I'll bring out this book in Celestial as well for him to look at.
The book about the angels?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, taking a quick glance at the book, he will kind of like nod his head as he's reading through it. This might actually be beneficial to them, so it could be an offering piece to potentially get inside, but I'm not sure how much access you'll get inside by offering this. And I will say they are a bit, what's the term, possessive about new knowledge about Celestia. So if you offer that book to them, I'm not quite sure you'll get it back.
Fair.
I would say maybe use that as a bargaining chip, but I wouldn't say there would be a guarantee that you could get inside with it, so I would say definitely try. And I'll see if I can speak to Kinawa about it. She is one of the head lore scribes, and she's also a right hand to our lore master. And so I'll see what I can do on my end, but like I said, no guarantees.
Okay.
Anyways, I am on a tight schedule at the moment, so I do apologize. I can't be of any use, but I do need to go for the time being.
Of course, don't let us
Try and
hold you
get
up
some
for your
rest.
business.
Appreciate it. And you'll see Alfred leave. Okay, it's day 3.
Yay!
All right, I'm gonna bring up the map here.
Can we say I spent some time attuning to my Pearl of Power?
Yeah. If you guys got any new items from the magic shop that require attunement, feel free to. Kind of as like a part of your morning routine. So, just make sure you're keeping track of your attunement slots, because you can only have 3 at a time.
Yeah. Can I also unattune to the cloak, the blur cloak?
Yeah, the mist cloak. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, that is fun.
Thank you. Before I sell this cloak, does anyone want it?
What does it have again?
So basically, you're under the effects of the blur spell. You use an action. It basically casts blur on yourself, essentially.
It can be nice. I just don't use it, and I'd like to keep my last attuned spot open for now.
If nobody else wants it, Let take it.
Otherwise, I was just gonna sell it.
I'm good.
You know, I'd say go and take it. Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I'll take it.
Yep. Let me see if I can. I think I do.
It will be
have-
1,000 gold. No.
It's 1,000
Shit.
gold. Let
I
me.
only have 316.
Let me see here.
Well, you knew
I
how to
think
get gold
I-
last time.
I think I got. Hang on, let me find the. I thought I had the description in this cloak here. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
After session.
Perfecto.
It's honestly, it's just you're casting the border spell for free.
I
once a
think
day.
I have the description of it. Let me check.
Yeah, I think I sent it to you at one point.
It's just like
Oh,
once a day
yeah,
cast
no.
it, right?
Yeah, it's once a day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then- Ouch. That's
Yeah.
all I need.
Yep. Border's basically any attack rolls against you is at disadvantage.
Yep.
All right.
It's nice.
All right, gang. So I know you
I
guys got.
bleed now, so.
All right, so I know you guys got a couple things you want to do. So let me go ahead and organize some things real quick just to make sure I am in order. So it sounds like a couple people are wanting to go to the Aether Observatory. Am I correct
Yes.
in saying that? All right, who is all going there?
Torn.
Thorn's going. Okay.
I want to go there, but I want to talk to crap, I forgot his name already.
Vilgus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to check our messages.
Yeah.
Did you finish reading the book?
Yes. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna give it to them.
We're just gonna done it over with.
All right, so you want to talk to Vilgus? Is that your plan
Yeah.
before you leave?
Yeah, because he said he was gonna try to see
Mhm.
if he could get information for us.
Ye-
So
Yeah. Okay. Nim, are you going to the Aether Observatory? Or do you have any plans besides
Nope. I want to start the alchemy thing and then go to that park.
that? Okay, good deal. So
I'll tell them I'll meet her at the park later.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right, so I'll put Nim over here because we were discussing it before we started. So there's the quotation marks park. That's there. There is a park. I just don't.
It's Central Park, okay? That's
It's a
all
park.
it is.
Yeah. Of
It's
course.
Central Perk, guys.
Yeah, Central Perk. Okay, all right. So we got Torin and Thrall. Where are you planning on going straight to the Aether Observatory? I know you were trying to find out more stuff about the glistening tundra.
Yes. After I pulled Callista aside.
Oh boy. Okay.
Shit.
Let's get this out of the way. All right. You get yoinked.
Mm.
So,
What?
pretty sure the last night you weren't just going out to go take a piss.
And
What happened?
I had some stuff I had to do. Why does it matter? I came back.
It's a little weird when I watch something, couldn't even tell exactly what it was, disappear, and then you not be in your bed.
Well, why did you follow me?
Okay, when somebody just randomly starts leaving the room in the middle of the night, do you not go and investigate?
No, because I think maybe they're going to the bathroom.
I didn't know it was any one of us.
Then why didn't you check the beds first?
Because I need to know if that guy had anything of ours.
Okay, well now you know they don't, and everything's fine. So what's the problem?
There isn't a problem. However, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Are we good?
Meh. Walks away.
Meh. Meh. All right.
I guess that's something.
All right. Did you want to talk to Vilgus, Callista?
Yes, please.
All right. So you go down. So you go downstairs with everybody, and not necessarily everybody's dispersed at this point. They're about to go their own ways, but you do see Vilgus. Definitely looks a little hungover at the moment, and he's kind of like wiping down the counter tables at the establishment, and sees you approach like, "Oh hey,
I look at you doing some honest work.
hey now. This business would be nothing without me. You know that."
I believe it.
Hey, where are you off to now?
We're gonna attempt the Aether Observatory, but I was hoping to see if you found out any information before we went over there.
Yeah, about that.
Oh no.
So, Kinala and I kind of go back, and we may have had a couple dates here and there, and it didn't exactly
Oh, no.
go as planned. And showing my face up there was not a pleasant sight for her.
You didn't send her a scroll afterwards, did you?
No. Of course not. But I did say that some people connected to Alfrey was looking to get some information in there, and I don't know, she just gave me this look like, why are you even talking to me? But she did say to ask for when you do get there. I don't know. She didn't really say much else after that. She she just scoffed at me and walked away, so there you have it.
So we're still going in blind, basically.
You know, I don't want to say exactly blind. More like blind and deaf, maybe.
You gonna take any other senses before I leave?
I don't know. Taking away smell is not a bad idea, honestly.
Yeah, especially when you walk in here. Okay.
Oh, come on. It smells
Oh, come
fine.
on. Yeah, you might want to wipe
actually,
a little harder.
Oh, wait. Oh, it actually does smell rank in here. Well, all right. Well, I better go get Karis and get to work. But, yeah, good luck with that. If you need a drink, you know where to find me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ugh,
Thanks, though.
thought I had a chance.
You never had a chance. I mumble under my breath as I walk out.
Yeah, he definitely he made that visible. All right, so you're heading down to the Aether Observatory. And Thrall, what are you planning on going down there?
Yeah. That's
All right.
def.
All right, good deal. Where's Torrin at? Let's see.
He's already down there. I think Enthrall's on top of
Oh
him.
yeah, I was like, where is he?
Whoa!
This
You getting squished?
He's getting squished, turtle squished.
Wait.
All right, I'm gonna go to. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Tiny. Sorry.
No, I was just going to say, so before we actually enter the Aether Observatory. Before we try and talk to anyone, I want to cast a spell. I want to cast Enhance Ability
Ooh,
on
okay.
Callista.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Giving her.
Go ahead and
I
go ahead and link the spell for me if you don't mind, sir.
Yep.
It's one of my favorite niche abilities or spells in D&D. Is very good. And
I want to give her the Fox's Cunning.
That's what I thought. All right. So that would be is that charisma checks or is that the intelligence checks?
That's
Should
Charisma
be
check.
Charisma. Okay. All right.
And
I just
I'm
couldn't-
casting that at level 1 for now.
Okay. Well, it's actually a level 2 spell, but either way.
Yeah, level 2.
Yeah. I figured. Okay. So Callista, enthrall.
Wait, you said Fox's cunning?
Yeah, which is
Oh, that is
That's-
intelligent.
That's intelligent.
Yeah, I was about to say that's
intelligence.
So that would
Oh.
be
Eagle Splendor.
I think it's Eagle
is-
Splendor. Yeah. Let me check real quick.
Oh, okay. You're.
Yeah.
Wait, Fox's Cunning target has advantage on intelligence. Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, you're correct.
Yeah,
Eagle
I
Splendor, then.
figured you were doing the intelligence one.
Yes,
regardless,
charisma.
so-
Yeah.
Yeah, let me double check that.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, Eagle Splendor. Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and mark something on Callista real quick. Just to
I
make
like
sure
how
that
you
I'm
do that to me and don't attempt to get
So,
your charisma up.
So
giving you the other book.
Tiny, just humor me for a minute. How does enhance ability work with you as a
Oh
druid?
gosh.
I'm curious.
You mean for?
Yeah, how do you incite
How
this?
do you do it?
How do you incite this spell? I'm just humor me if you.
Yeah, humor me too, please.
Because you are casting a spell that is increasing her charisma, and you have negative charisma.
So I'm making her slightly more beastly, but also glittering.
What?
Kind of like how. So you know how like peacocks like shimmer or whatever.
Oh yeah.
So
Let me talk. Let me fly.
so I'm making her like shimmer.
Shimmer. That's a good way to
So
put
it
it.
looked like a kid's craft table.
So
like- So when you look at her skin, it's like
it's
more
glis-
glossy and there's
it's
more
glistening.
colors
It's
underneath.
It's glistening, so her skin is glistening while you're finding answers about the glistening tundra. Got it. Okay.
Oh,
Exactly.
look at that.
Yeah. Also like how Tori made the comment about I saw what you did, DM. during that
Right.
You
scene.
just like come up and like poke me, or
yes.
how do you do it?
Yeah. Yeah, how do you do
how
it?
do I apply
Please tell me you use a stick. Rafiki. You have to.
Yes.
You have
Let's
to
see,
do
is
the
it-
Rafiki, do it.
it? One
Or
second
if you
here.
dump something on my head.
No,
Or
so
glitter
I'm going to be
gun.
he holds his bone necklace and starts just patting your head.
Wholesome.
That is actually awesome. Okay. All right. As you incite this magic, and Callista, you've been around Thrall enough to know like the druidic magic, but his mannerism with this weird spell he's about to cast, you're a bit reluctant. But as he touches you with the spell, you just see this glistening appearance or this like shimmering aura around you, and I don't know. You feel like your confidence is boosted. Not quite sure why.
Let's go in.
All right. So before you guys, well, it'll take some time to walk over there. So let's go over to Miss
Let's go.
Torin over here at the Central Park. So what you doing there, Nim? What are you doing? What you doing?
So before I actually head over there, since I now have the alchemy set and I'm really, really excited about it, I'm gonna start working on taking that stink apple
Oh,
and turning it into a potion.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because that is something I completely forgot about last chapter.
Yep. Here I'll post it for
And
you.
now I can't cuss, but that's okay. I'm Nim.
Yeah.
So yeah, if it's distilled, it's an alcoholic drink. But it could turn into a liquid that can remove the frightened condition. And how
Yep.
many times we were frightened last time? I need to do this.
All right, good deal. So you
I'm frightened all the time.
okay,
I'm getting that started.
okay, so you're gonna do that the alchemy table back at the Calming Tide.
Yes, and
Okay.
then I'll go to the park.
Okay, good deal. I'll say that will take roughly a few hours. But go ahead and make a so this would be with your alchemy kit, which is your proficiency bonus. So we'll use we'll just treat it as Pursue Arcana for that.
I'm getting so many noises in my ears right now. Oh,
dang.
yeah, I'll take that.
Mamma mia. All right. So taking the stink apple, and you almost have some. You almost like giggle as you're kind of working on it because you remember the.
I'm so excited.
Well, because you remember the. Kind of like the your adventure out to the Belsasso jungle and eating the spicy pear. And just like the. Honestly, just like thinking back on it as you're kind of working, it's like, dang, you've came a really long way since you got here, and you're just kind of like basking in the memories you've made with everybody so far, and that almost motivates you more to kind of work on this
Still glance at
concoction.
Enthrall differently since then.
Hey, you leave me alone.
Still
Oh
on
no, what's
Okay.
happening?
That's still
She's still obsessed with my trident.
Ah.
that's still one of my favorite moments in the campaign so far.
Yeah.
But yeah, you managed to make a liquid to drink. Basically, it's one use, and you can remove the frightened condition. So, yeah, go ahead and put just put it in your inventory. I will call it. Or do you want to give it a name? You want to give it a name? If not, I can.
Nim's no more afraid potion.
There you go. All right, put that in your inventory. There you go. Put that in your inventory. It's only one use, so just keep that in mind.
Okay.
All right, good deal. So that'll take a couple
awesome.
hours, and then you're gonna go to the park after that.
To the park. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna come back over to the rest of the party at the Aether Observatory.
That's fine.
Let me see something real quick. Take a gander at a few things. Here we go. Here's my notes. Boop, 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 boop. Let's see. Here is. Okay, there's that. Oh, I got a lot of notes on this part, so just bear with me for a moment. Okay. All right. So, you guys travel over to the Aether Observatory, and as you're kind of walking by, you can't help but notice like the architecture of this place. Like, it's definitely that of Elvencraft, but you start to notice as you get closer towards this area of Aquareth, you start to see like most of the buildings are more magical or have like more of a arcane touch to it. Can't help but see like a lot of the buildings have like different architecture, these different ruins kind of just laid across the walls or even some parts of the roof. And you see like a lot of the people seem to be working on magic of just like more that you guys are probably used to the point where it almost seems like it's mundane to them. And as you approach the Aether Observatory, you see like just like the marvel of the architecture. Like, you see these looming rings of arcane power and floating, like, parts of the structure itself is floating. And you just see like a lot of different people meeting in the area, like these scholars in these different robes and garments, carrying books back and forth. You hear discussion about history, magic, and other parts of Aquareth, and just like a lot of gossip on a more scholastic level. But you can't help but feel like you stick out quite a bit. Because most of the people in this area are that of elven lineage, so seeing a tiefling, a dragonborn, and a turtle walking into a place of great
Just jumping there
arcane.
somewhere.
Yeah, great arcane wealth. You're definitely getting some looks as you are kind of just strolling in there. But as you get in, you do see there is some guards stationed in the area, and as you come to the entrance, you see this like large looming stairwell, and you see that there's this like large bronze door at the front, and you see like these different magic sigils that are kind of lit up, almost like indicating that of magical locks. And you're kind of at the bottom of the stairwell. So do you guys go up the stairwell, or do you do anything before you approach?
Is there anything like stopping us? Like, there's no like guards or anything?
The guards are stationed up at the door, at the entrance. So you do see 2 guards sentry, kind of with shields and long swords, but they're holstered right now, so they're not out. So, but they're standing sentry at the moment.
Are we allowed to come up the stairs?
One of the guards kind of looks down. He's like, "What's your business here?"
Reading. I heard there's a lot of books in there.
That is true, but not to everybody. You have an
I'm here to
appointment.
see Kanala.
Kinala. What does the Typhloid have to do with Kinala?
That's business between her and I. She knows I'm coming.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Persuasion.
Ooh, 50.
Oh, good thing it's advantage.
You'll see one of the guards kind of whisper to him, and a few moments go by, and he's like, "All right, fine. I'll go get her." And
Thank you.
You'll see him like touch parts of the door, and you start to see like the sigils start to dim out, and you see the door open just slightly, and it closes for a moment. And,
Is there a way to like have tracked where he touched?
like where he was touching on it?
Yeah, like to like memorize that.
Yeah, I would say I'll say investigation check for this one.
Can I do that too? Because there's not much else I'm
Ugh.
watching.
Yeah.
Dang it.
By all
I
means.
hope you do better than me.
10.
Not
There's-
much.
Yeah, there's a lot of intricacies to the sigils and the different, like, all these, almost like these magical diagrams that are appearing at the door, and it's very convoluted and archaic. Like, you would have to have that of a higher learning to understand. Like, definitely that, like, taught
I'm
at
stupid,
a very
it's okay.
rudimentary. Not necessarily stupid. It's just like the magic that the elves have a very deep ties to the weave, which is the essentially like where the source of a lot of magic comes from. So, and it's not to say none of your magic comes from there. It's just yours is more invoked from within more than it is like rudimentary, like like formulas more likely. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I don't learn my knowledge, it just comes from me.
yeah, but but a few minutes will go by, and then you see the door open, and you see the guards kind of like will kind of step aside for a moment, and they'll bow, and you'll see an elven woman come out, and dark hair, almost has like this this tan skin texture to her, and you will see this person. And I'll blow up her picture so you can see her.
Blow her up. Oh, she's pretty.
She's super pretty.
Bring it back down. All right. But you'll see this woman definitely with a very confident, poised demeanor to her, and you see like this blue blinded tome that's like following with her as she's walking out.
Oh, that's cool.
And she'll kind of look down to everyone that's at the base of the stairs, and she's like, the fishman told me about you all.
Well, that's one name for him, I guess.
Who are you all? And why have you decided to bother me on such trivial matters?
We are in town on business for Alfrey, and we were hoping that we could come in and learn from the books within to help us.
But wouldn't we all? Can't just let anybody else in here. What's your intentions? What knowledge do you seek? Can't just let any ordinary person in here.
We seek the knowledge of the glistening tundras.
She pauses for a moment. She looks to the guards and is like, is this really what you brought me out to? To address these people about a frigid landscape? This is such a waste of my time. And why are you going to such a cold place?
Because we're looking for the Blade of Negation.
You'll see who you would think at this point is Kilawa. She kind of just looks down to you and has this like very, not necessarily unsettling look to her, but definitely like that of inquiry. And she'll say, artifacts of Shar. Is that what Alfred is up to? Are you? You did mention somebody about acquiring something like that. Why is he having you search for the artifacts? Those artifacts are very old and there's very little about them.
Some of us look for them because other people are trying to find them. We'd like to keep them out of their hands.
Right. You have a better chance of finding a bird in the dark.
Which is why we need to get inside. So that way we can shed some light on what we're going into. We look not to just take knowledge, but to bring knowledge back in as well. We brought a donation for the observatory.
A donation of monetary value?
A book value.
Anybody can deliver a book to my doorstep. What do you have?
Enthrall, did you already give me the book you had?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I'll walk up the steps and I'll hand her the books.
Okay. Yeah, as you walk up, you see the guards kind of like, they'll turn to you, but not necessarily like pull out their weapons, but they're definitely like, they like place
Just
their hands on it.
watching.
Yeah, just watching. But as you hand the book to her, and you hand both books to her?
Kind of one at a time. Like, I'll hand her, the one that Enthrall had, not the one on Angels yet, but the other one.
The one about Enzor?
The Book of the Dawn. Yeah.
Yep. She'll skim through the book and she'll pause for a few moments on parts of the pages. Research on the cycles of Enzor. Sun Tree. You have some text of this already, but there's some excerpts in here that have been unexplored. Okay. It's a start. What about the other book?
This book is written in Celestia. It's a book of the angels. Found in the sanctum of Zendaya. Zendaya, sorry.
That's okay.
Ooh.
She'll look at the book, but then like for a moment she's like, oh yes, of course. You'll see the book that's like hovering with her will like hover over to her and you'll see it open and she'll start to incite some words and cast comprehend languages and book will close. We'll come back to her and she'll start reading it. Angels. Alright, got plenty of this. But she kind of like, well, as she's like reading, she kind of looks up to you guys for a few moments, but then goes back to the book. And you're just here to research about the glistening tundra, and that's it?
Yes.
I would like to see some other books about some trivial things, but mostly our knowledge seeking is about our mission.
Well, if the knowledge is trivial, why are you even here to begin with?
Because this is where you go to learn information, isn't it?
But this information is very valued. We can't just let anybody else in here. Do you realize to be able to get inside here, you need to have not only sponsorship from the Tigerius Circle, but also from the Iridash Coronet? And I do not see anything in my ledger, as she pulls out her book and opens up, anything about either sponsorships from either. Even though Alfred tried to give you the good word.
And why has that been denied then?
It doesn't matter. Unfortunately, I'm the one that has the last say on these things.
So, that's gonna be it then. Here we are on the eve of the Memorial of the Lost, and you're allowing history to start repeating itself. How interesting.
Make a persuasion check. With advantage, of course.
That was really good.
That was really good, Callista. Yeah, love that. Ooh, 21. The remark itself, it seems like she bites her lip a bit as you're mentioning that. And she's like, how would you know anything about her history?
No, we don't. That's why we're here.
Cannot believe. Fine. You only have access to the floating archive, and that's it. No second floor, no nothing from the top.
I'll take it.
You'll have 1 hour. And you'll see her close the book, and she'll just walk off.
I'll look down the stairs and say, we should get going.
Okay, wait. I'm not talking to her. I'm talking to Callista and Torin. Let me cast a spell on you. I'm going to switch the spell from... I'm going to cast it again, but this time at tier 3. So that I can cast... I guess knowledge would probably be what we need here for learning.
Intelligence.
Yeah, intelligence. That's what I mean.
As you go to cast a spell, the guard's like, hey, wait. What are you doing?
I'm helping them learn better.
The arcane is not allowed outside here.
Oh,
Okay.
it's okay, Andra. It's okay.
Quick
I
question.
appreciate it.
Did anybody hear any squeaking when she started walking away? Was that your...
Any swishing?
No,
Squeaking?
squeaking.
Squeaking.
Because that lady is so uptight.
My gosh.
Okay.
You wanna know something funny, guys? I'm very surprised you didn't notice. You know she was actually in session 1.
I thought so. I thought it looked familiar.
She was the one in the bar off to the left.
Yep, that was her.
Nice.
Was all this
That was a while ago. That was a while ago. Be
You know,
mindful.
22 episodes
23
ago.
episodes. Yeah. No.
No,
Half
Anyways,
a year
I
ago.
remember.
Like,
Anyways.
Because she was actually all
okay.
disgusted with how I handled the situation.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right. So as you guys enter inside to the entrance, you can definitely see why she was why it's called the floating archive. You definitely see like a small like library section with all these different books and tomes across, but you also see like the books itself are almost floating in midair, and you start to see like these different like arcane circles that are kind of almost like keeping them aloft. And the interiors is small. You can definitely see why she's only restricting you to this area. And there's quite a few shelves and different directories in this area, so it's massive, but there's just a lot of books to shift through, like a fair amount. So, and you only have about an hour. So,
Is there a receptionist of sorts or somebody that cares for the books sitting there?
There is, and you do see a you see like a half elven woman, and kind of like in scholastic garbs, and like you also see like a symbol, a religious symbol on her neck, like a brooch of some sort, and she's kind of like shifting through some of the pages, and see y'all approach. He's like, hello. You are the guest that Kinala left in here?
Yep.
Okay, well, you have 1 hour. Is there any questions you have before you do your research?
Yeah, how do we access the books? Do they come to us, and how do we find specific knowledge?
You have to find out yourself.
Uh,
We have a directory over there, and you see a on the other side this very large book, like almost like way too big of a book, like 3 times your size. You could look in there and see if there's anything you'd like in there.
Lista, ask her to help us find the knowledge. She'll probably know everything, every book. She's probably read every book in here.
You see like this these small glasses on her, and she's like fairly aged. She definitely has she's half elf, so she's not like gonna live forever, but she's definitely she's up in there in age. She kind of have blonde hair, like gray strands in them.
Excuse me, ma'am, but we only have an hour, and the information that we're trying to find is very important, especially since we want to make sure that we get done in time to get ready for the memorial tomorrow. Is there any way you could help us figure this out?
I'm sorry, dear. I'm very busy. I mean, especially with the memorial coming up and some of the other people from the Tigerius circle coming in to the continent. I don't know. I mean, what are you? Go ahead.
Like, we just need a hint of if there's a special way to find the information we need quicker. Because I mean, an hour and all this knowledge. I mean, quite a lot. And I bet you know all the tips and tricks and secrets in here.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check. With advantage. 21.
Nice.
Suppose I can teach you a few tricks. What are you looking for exactly?
Glistening tundra. All the information you can get on it.
Oh, that's just it?
Oh, she's got some other stuff.
Well, what other stuff she's looking for?
I would also like anything on the history of Aljamir and Celestia.
Oh. Oh.
What's with the whispering?
I can...
Go look at books.
Come with me for a minute, and she'll escort you over to that very large book that you see. So the book has a bit of the complications to it. Are any of you arcane casters of sorts? Any of you? Oh, you?
Yes.
Well, it's interesting to see a dragonborn with arcane power. Well, not really, honestly. But anyways, that's for another day. So if you do this, and she'll do like this hand signal, and she'll say some magic words, and she'll yeah, bibbidi boppity boo. I don't have anything fancy for this, but she'll basically say a magical word for the letter A, and you'll see the page turn a bunch of pages magically, and then it goes to the area where it says A, and you see a listing, a large listing of these, and then she'll go, all right, and we'll do this, and then she'll slide her finger through it, and then you'll see she goes to a directory where it says Aquareth on it. Yeah, that's what you do. So yeah, if you need to find Glistening Tundra and Aljamir, you just gotta do that. Any questions on that?
No, thank you.
Nope.
Thank you very much.
All right, very well. Well, your time starts, and she pulls out this this hourglass and turns it. It's you have an hour, so Time's the essence, I suppose.
Thank you.
All right. So, you don't have to make any checks on this. So you do find the directory and the areas that you need to find. So Torin and Enthrall, I'm assuming you want to know more about the Glistening Tundra.
Yeah.
So you do find a section for that. My question is, what do you want to look for exactly? So here's the issue with you being only allotted only an hour. You have to be specific on what you want to find and how much time you want to spend on it, because you're not going to be able to find every detail about the area.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Is it possible we can split and find 2 things?
yes, that is completely fine. So I'd say Torin, you can research something, and then Enthrall, you can. So I'm totally chill with that. So I just need to know what 2 things you want to learn about the Glistening Tundra.
I look at Anna, I'm like, well, you seem to be most interested in the creatures. You want to dig that out, and I'll look at the
I
tribe.
would love to know about the creatures, but that's... you're pulling up what, did you say?
I'll look up about the tribes.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll look at the, creature, just, what we can expect, you know. Yeah, I
Right.
guess creatures would be the basic thing, just like kind of hazards.
Yeah, like any dangerous monsters in the area.
Yeah,
yeah,
monsters, or even
Yep.
if maybe a cliff is sometimes
Yep.
prone
yeah,
to avalanche.
Ooh, okay. Yep. I'd say that is feasible. So, and then tribes, I can definitely do that. And then Callista, what are you looking for? So yours is going to be a little bit more of a broader topic.
Mm-hmm.
So depending on what you want, you could potentially get 2 items or 2
Okay.
pieces of it, but I need to know what you're looking for exactly.
Knowing she has a time crunch, she wants to look into like the beginning, like the creation and like how Aljamir came to be.
Okay.
And if possible, like the beginning of tieflings.
Oh boy. Well, I can definitely get that for you.
All the juicy stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Because I had in my mind, I was like, I want to know this, this, and this. I'm like, crap, I'm not gonna be able to know all
don't
this.
worry. Don't worry. I got it all written down for you.
Oh,
But we'll go ahead and do we're doing Thrall and Torin's information.
that's fine.
Okay, so let me go get the information about the tribes, which Alfred did mention briefly. All right, so there are 3 prominent tribes in the Glistening Tundra. There is the Wolf Heart, the Frostburnt, and the Death's Wind. And I'll put that in chat. So, these 3 tribes, they are prominent to the area of the Glistening Tundra. And just based off the small findings that you can find, the different ledgers, tomes, and excerpts, the Glistening Tundra isn't exactly a very hospitable place. It is very cold, a lot of dangers, a lot of hazards, and just a lot of different strange patterns with the weather, especially that of magical nature. But there are 3 tribes that have thrived in the Glistening Tundra, and that is the Wolfheart, the Frostburnt, and the Death's Wind. These 3 tribes have had a very shaky peace with each other in this region, mainly because most of their areas has specific territory that's sacred to them to a certain so the Wolf's Heart, they're probably the most pragmatic of the tribes, and they have a very spiritual attunement with their environment.
That's the wolf heart.
The Wolf Heart, yeah. Like they definitely have like druidic roots to them, and they definitely have like a very unique outlook on the Glistening Tundra, and they feel like that there are spirits or some sort of spirit guides that lead how they lead their lives out in the Glistening Tundra. Even though they are very well trained in combat and magic, they're actually the most peaceful of the bunch, and they rather resort to more peaceful solutions than violent ones. The Frostburnt are a more warrioristic tribe, and they definitely have a more of a mean streak when it comes to handling their problems out in the glistening tundra. Though it's not to say that they can't handle things peacefully, they just have more passion for handling their problems than it is in more practical means. So they definitely have like a warrior spirit to them, and they definitely are, I would say, go as far to say they're like the rangers of the glistening tundra. The most interesting tribe you do find is the Death's Wind, though. The Death's Wind have a very enigmatic approach to the glistening tundra. They specialize in, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it, they definitely have practices with necromancy. And the reason why they have obsessions with necromancy or their bindings with death is relatively unknown, and even like some of the things that you try to find about why they practice it is it's very obscure. And some of it goes back to a story where the first tribe of the Death's Wind had lost their matron, and he had went to many extents to bring her back from the dead, and was successful, but had found some darker auspices with finding this necromantic power. So they are definitely seen as the darker tribe in this area, and the other two tribes have definitely stayed away from them for quite some time, and they're more isolated from the rest of the tribes, and they're definitely the ones that have the least amount of information. But when you read about the tribes, you do know that there has been some conflicts with them. Some with the Wolf's Heart and the Frostburnt, the Death's Wind being involved with it. And you do find out, though, that a warrior of days of yore, it came to put an end to the warlike activities. And since his arrival, most of the tribes have remained neutral, but it's definitely been shaky. But
Who did you say did that?
it was a warrior of unknown origin.
Okay.
And the weird thing is, Torin, as you're reading up about these warriors' deeds, you almost have a resemblance to Mention's tales.
Like some eerie similarities between them.
Similarities, but there's no mention of his name in the text. But that's what you find out about the tribes. Enthrall, for you, so there are a lot of, there's a lot of, and I'm putting this lightly, there's a lot of bad shit that comes out from the glistening tundra. And there's a good reason why a lot of people that venture out do not come back unscathed. One of the most dangerous things that you can find out there are worms that have a tendency to burrow underground and wait for their prey. And I have the name of it here. Oh, here they are. Are you familiar with?
Is that WORM or worms, as in the flying creatures?
So they are called, and I'll put it in the chat. Sorry, I had it written down somewhere. I just couldn't find it. So there are these creatures in the glistening tundra. They are very dangerous. They're called Remoras. Remoras are these tunneling worms that await for their prey underground, and they have heated bodies to protect themselves from the extreme temperatures. These are the creatures you need to watch out probably the most, because they come out during very strange parts of the seasons out in the glistening tundra, especially during ice storms and people that get lost in them. They're definitely the creatures to look out for the most. There are also bestial creatures with the ability to breathe ice. There are yetis, And there are also creatures that are known to live in the more subterranean areas of the tundra that mask their presence with the snow. But in terms of the most hazardous, the Remoraz are the most dangerous, and those are definitely the ones to be careful of. Most of the Remoraz are more young that are appearing. If you find a adult Remoraz, you should not engage in combat.
Run.
You have to run. There have been some sightings of them, but most people have managed to steer clear from them. But you'll also notice there is also some there is some docile animals out in the glistening tundra, like wolves. There has also been tales of a wolf of more of a legend that has been out safeguarding the glistening tundra and even the rest of the animals, but there's very little knowledge about them. So hopefully that answers your questions on that.
Yeah, pretty much. He was looking for, pretty much just the hazards. Well, since we had limited time, just the hazards in the area, because obviously it's going to be super hazardous, so at least some of them will be reported.
Yeah. You guys know what a Remoraz is, by the way?
I don't.
Oh,
Until I
boy.
just pulled up a picture of it.
Just
I
Google
do.
it. They are terrifying.
Like,
My only
take the worms from Dune and then make it 10 times worse.
Yeah, they're basically frost worms from Doom. Is what they are.
It's
My character
Yeah.
almost got eaten by one. But yeah. All right. So Callista. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, let's get my notes open.
Yeah,
There we
get
go.
your notes open because I'm
Fingers
changing.
are ready to type.
I am changing the music. I'm changing the music for this one.
Oh.
because This is
Oh,
gonna
I'm
be...
getting music changing.
Oh boy.
you know it's good.
I'm excited to talk about this.
Oh
one.
man.
I am very excited. Okay. So, the history of Aljamir. So the Dominion of Aljamir was actually formerly known as the Usteris Dynasty. They were ruled by a human tyrant by the name of Nelithun. Legend says that he was granted a boon by a god by the name of Bane, who is known as the god of tyranny and terror. Because of this, he had ruled the eastern region of Avamir for many decades, and the Usteris dynasty was the kingdom before Aljamir was established. But as you're reading more about it, most of it seems to be more related to folk tales and legends, and it's hard to say that if these stories are more speculation than historical findings. It seems like most of the scholars or the authors are pretty confident in what they wrote. What you do read about is, and this dynasty was mostly human in this region. There's a story about a former hero or liberator of this dynasty. His name was Ulmar, and he was what was called a slave knight to Nelithun, this tyrant. He had rebelled against this tyrant to free his people, but in a battle with him, he had received a fatal wound that almost nearly killed him. He had his body tossed out to a desert region that you would be familiar with that is called the Scintillant Waste, which is basically the Badlands of Aljamir. Somehow, he managed to survive the ordeal, and he was actually taken in by a enigmatic figure known as the Sage of Sands. And he had healed Ulmar, and he actually had formed a magical pact with him because it seemed like the Sage had more going on with him. And As Almar learned more about this magical pact, he started to realize something about it. The pact had an infernal nature to it. Almar had taken this pact and reattempted his rebellion against Elthine, and he was successful. And after he had usurped Nelthune from the throne, he began establishing his own kingdom, the Kingdom of Aljamir. He had sired 9 children to maintain his lineage, and they would become what is known today as the Coin Princes. And the Coin Princes is the current sovereign or the current rulers of Aljamir. Around this time, though, a unique timeline had happened. Almar had made contact with Bator, which is the realm of the devils, also known as the Nine Hells. The devils had become guests or visitors to his kingdom, and much of the citizens were unnerved that Almar had allowed him into the kingdom. But he had assured his citizens that they were here to protect them and there to solidify their future. What happened next in the books that you're finding is a story about one of Almar's sons, and his name was Jubileus. He had fell in love with a Arias, which is a type of greater devil. And this devil was actually loyal to, well, the ruler of the Nine Hells, Asmodeus. And her name was Kelria. Because of this forbidden love, they had birthed actually a child. But this child was unique. It was humanoid, but had tinges of that of eternal power. And this child became the first Typhon. And after that birth, news of it was reached throughout the kingdoms. And then devils and mortals began to mingle more with each other. While the Typhons were welcomed into Aljamir, their presence outside of it brought fear and concern. And any Typhons that had traveled outside of the kingdom was met with ridicule and prejudice. Though Typhons were commonplace in Aljamir, their existence was heavily manipulated, and most of that manipulation came from Almar's lineage and the Coin Princes. And as you read more about Aljamir and the history about the Typhons, all of it seems to point directly to Asmodeus. And it seems like Asmodeus and his devil lords had formed an accord with the Coin Princes. And it seems like they had a special bond with each other. And the Typhlings were important to this pact that they're created. The Typhlings ended up being servants or had connections to the Nine Hells. And because of that, the Typhlings had a very troubled and bloody past. And because of their alien nature and the difference of their looks and where they came from, they were heavily ostracized from Celestia, especially when Celestia itself was considered a world of light and created by the angels. The fact that there is a place in Celestia where devils roam or even have control over a kingdom, it sticks out like a blight upon the earth. And as you read more about the Typhlings, you see most of their births was that to either gain some sort of power or serve some sort of audience to the Devil Lords to vie for power, or even some of their births were made by mistake or happenstance. And you start to realize the Typhlings weren't born to be the same as any other race in Celestia. is a cursed existence. And as you read more and more about it, you start to see why you had the life that you had. Start to see why you were filled with the lies and deceit, manipulations,
Oh my gosh.
the cunning. This is where you came from. This is why the tieflings exist. So that the devils can thrive. That's what you know.
That's crazy.
Cool.
I'm gonna post that all in chat because I know that is
Oh.
a lot.
Yes,
Thank you so much. My notes make no sense to me.
I was taking notes throughout it. I was like, okay, this and this and this. But
I
I'm
know.
typing it up. I'm not
I'm like-
not writing anything down.
No, that was
I'm
all written down.
looking over what I typed, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's a
I'm gonna
lot.
reread this tomorrow and not remember what
Yeah,
any of
it's a lot. I know. I'll post a small document in chat about it. But yep. So essentially, what you find out is the devils are behind everything at Oljamir. It's basically what you find out. But the tieflings were essentially, they were born from that of devils, or that of the nine hells.
Okay.
But as you're getting close to the end of your time, you do find one book. And the book that you find, it talks about tieflings not being born of blood, but being born of that of ritual, that of magic, like man-made. And the book doesn't really like have anything feasible, or it seems like there's not a whole lot of evidence. It honestly seems like it's a lot of crazy talk. But as you read more about it, you see that there was an excerpt about tieflings not being born on Celestia, but being born in the nine hells. And as you read more into it, you start to see something. You see something horrifying in one of the excerpts. If a Devil Lord is given enough favor, or even given enough blood or promise, he may grant an audience to anybody that has pledged loyalty to him.
That was horrible timing. Okay,
What?
I'm sorry. He played a
Sorry.
sound alert, so I have no idea what you just said.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's all good. But what you find out is, and I'll extrapolate this a little bit. What you find out is
He's given enough blood or favor, is
they
what I
give
heard.
enough favor or enough devotion, they could potentially give you something new. And that new thing is new life. A tiefling. Not that of blood, not of that of normal means. Loosely, I say that normal means. But created. And that's what we find out.
How high would I have to roll to sneak this book out?
So do you want to steal it?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Okay, this time I have to ask, are we actually in visual range, or are we focused on what we're doing?
You guys would be focused on what you're doing, so you would not see Calista doing this. Yeah, you guys are doing your separate research. Okay. 12. How do you go about hiding this book?
Oh, crap, I don't have my bag of holding, so I assume I was gonna just put it in, like... I'm gonna go, old style, like, in the jacket, close around your arm type thing.
Yeah, okay. Alright. Yeah, I mean, you're even being mindful of any presence. And the guard presence here is, it's not heavy, but there's definitely guards on patrol. one of them definitely does take a look as you almost like instinctively are trying to put the book away, but then one of them stops and looks. But you manage to like, in the trick of, you know, of dexterity and, you know, deceit, you go back to reading it, and he stops and looks at you for a few moments, and then he goes back to his patrol.
Okay.
And then you finally slip it wherever you got it hidden. Okay. Yeah, one of the librarians will come up to you, Torian. He's like, sir, your time's almost up. Is there any other questions you have before you leave?
No.
Okay.
I have one.
Oh yes.
What is the best way to get in contact to be able to return here?
The one is back, man.
Well, Lady Luthier made specific instructions to not let you back in unless you had sponsorship. So I'm afraid I cannot disclose how you can get back in here.
Oh, I excuse me. That's what I meant. Was how do we go about getting sponsorship?
Oh,
So,
you
like,
would
can
you would have to get sponsorship from the Tigerio Circle and the Iridesh Coronet.
Okay, thank you.
One, either or both.
Both. You must have sponsorship from both.
Fair enough.
Right. Well, your time is up, so please show your way out, and thank you for visiting.
and if I don't want to,
Have a nice memorial.
Oh, thank you. You as well.
What did
On
you
that
say?
note, I'd like to take a potty break.
Yeah, I was about to say, let's take a potty break.
Oh, yes.
Take a potty break.
Potty break, potty
Potty break, potty break, potty break, break. All right,
Or
cool.
a snack break.
Oh, actually, yeah, I got some dude. I got some tasty ice cream waiting for me. So,
Nice.
all right, cool. Let's take 5 minutes. We'll be right back in a few.
Yep.
Yes, you guys.
We'll be back in 5. Approximately. See you then.
Care Bear. What? You're muted, I think.
Yeah.
There you go. What the hell was that?
What was what?
Everything.
That bomb with Callista and Titania. Like when I told you that Callista was going to be trying to look into her background more, I expected like, oh, she'd find out like her mom's either still alive or something that kind of like bomb type. No, you had to go and oh, you weren't even born in this existence.
Told you I had plans.
Yeah, and now Warrior's joking that I may have been human once, which who knows? That's a possibility. And I made the joke. I said, so if someone does a greater restoration spell on me, do I turn human again?
You're definitely going to need more than a greater restoration spell.
Oh, I know. I was like, it's probably going to be
Theory
more than that, but
confirmed.
that'd be so funny.
Yep. I mean, it's all on you now.
Oh man,
Bomb on you, baby.
a bomb! Like, oh mine and Nerdy's face through that whole conversation. She's like, "Oh, the reason you can make a pact with me is because you weren't even born on this plane." I was just like,
Both of us like,
Well, so I'll share this little detail. So, because it's very common in Aljamir in my lore, so a lot of people have pacts with devils in Aljamir.
right.
So like they're warlocks or they have also one of the homebrew classes I made is called Infernal. It's a sorcerer subclass, but the basically a lot of Typhlings had a lot of pacts with devils or external people of like planar nature, but it still doesn't mean like they need to have like some sort of tinge to like other realms. So yours is unique to say the least. But I don't know.
I don't know.
Honestly, the whole thing with Titania, by the way, wasn't scripted. It was all off the cuff from my knowledge of my world. Nothing written. All improvised. All improvised.
Nice.
You're a brilliant DM. What's that monster you said to look up?
Remoraz.
Remoraz.
Remorhaz.
I can't hear you. What?
Remorhaz.
I'll put it in chat.
Ew.
yeah,
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
that's a nasty piece of work.
They be ugly.
No, thank you. Can we skip around that, please? Thank you. Cool.
I want to see if it's tasty.
Just don't run into them.
Are you in thrall?
A little.
Oh, it's cuddly. Don't worry.
Yeah, they're
Cuddly.
they're cuddly. Yeah. Squeeze their heated body. They deal 7
Enthrall.
d6 fire damage.
Enthrall wants to examine them. I just want to fight it.
My goodness.
You guys are freaking chaos goblins, I swear.
Can't help it.
Yeah,
That's where all the fun happens.
you're upset at us for not being loot goblins. Instead, we're just chaos goblins.
Exactly.
And then there's me about to destroy a park.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go meet you there.
Oh
That's
yeah.
gonna be fun.
Oh yeah. So since we're back now, let's go. Let's go see where Nim's doing. All right. Oh boy. You know what?
Off to
Hi.
see Nin.
Let's play this. Set the mood. All right. So Nim, you
Yes, sir.
you completed your concoction.
Mm-hmm.
You get your adorable construct penny. Go off to the park. It's a nice day. A lot of citizens are pleasant. And you make it to the park.
Yes, sir.
What are you doing?
Of course you have to ask. So there's a lake, right? Very beautiful bridge over it and everything.
She's
I'm
gonna
go to
destroy it.
No, shh, not yet. Shh. I'm going right to the edge of it, facing the lake, and like at first I'm just trying to think, right? Like I'm trying to figure out what's going on with my magic, like what could be the start of this, like why did most of my spells yesterday not work as intended? Some other things like fire happened out of nowhere. What is going on, right?
So, the song "London Bridge is Falling Down" was really a remake. It's a remake off of what's about to happen here.
Thanks, I hate it. Okay.
I love it.
So, okay, so you're wanting to practice your magic out in a public park
Yep.
on Aquareth. Okay.
Yep.
So, as you get there, there's a few people there. I mean, you see some elven couples that are having a nice picnic over there, and some people that are, admiring the sights. You see some tourists. But then they see you walk out with your giant key and this flying construct, and it's not to say they aren't familiar with sights of gnomes and stuff, but they just see this giant key in your possession, and they're like almost like moving away from you.
Fair.
And
probably for their safety.
Thankfully the presence of guards are non-existent here, so well, what are you doing, champ? Are you just practicing your magic out in the public here? What's your intention?
As I'm thinking, like, one, I want to explore the fire a little bit more because that's new. So I guess I'm going to cast Flaming Sphere over the water, not the bridge. Not the bridge. Over the water.
Okay, well,
just to see what happens.
first off, we'll do something.
Like,
By the way, did you realize you multi-classed it into Wild Mage?
No, I didn't.
He's joking.
Okay, I was like, wait, no, I didn't.
She's about to.
So tomorrow's going to be Memorial of the Lost, not only to the 100 Days of Dark, but to Ninja as well.
All right. So
You guys are helping.
So as you cast your flaming sphere, you push your key inward and you turn it, and the flaming sphere does appear, and like you see just like this small like portal open up, just like a faint one. You see the flame come out like, and it comes out and it's floating there above the lake. So you don't notice anything abnormal so far. You're like, that's interesting.
Okay. So if I pull out the box, is it still glowing?
Do you pull out the box?
Yes.
Okay. You pull out the box, and you remember there was a small part of the box that was unlocked when you're at the Chrome Concord. And it has this like faint blue ephemeral light out of it. But as you pull out the box, you start to see the flame above you become bigger.
Oh? Is it like danger to the bridge?
It's not right now.
All right now, great. Okay.
What you doing, champ?
I have two thoughts and I don't know which I want to do. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. This is gonna sound crazy. Call me the yeet and everything. Like, holy crap. While holding the box, this seems to be the triggering catalyst, if you will. I'm going to use the key on the flaming sphere to absorb the element.
So you want to absorb the fire into the key?
Yes.
Make a Arcana check for me.
Oh shit. 13.
So at 13, as you place your key out and you're trying to like study the intricacies of this magic that you wield, you're trying to like essentially like you're trying to absorb whatever element this came from starting out. And as you're trying to pull it in, you see your key start to ignite at the tip of it, and you're like, okay. And then you see the flaming sphere start to pull towards your direction, and then suddenly the flame and you just see these cinders fall into the lake.
But that's why I wanted it over the lake and not like in the wooded area.
And then at the top, but at the tip of your key, it is ignited. Like it's almost like that of a it's almost like a candle almost.
I was gonna say like one of those really big like long armed lighters.
Yeah, basically. But you didn't notice like anything different about it. It's like the magic itself seems to be normal for the most part, but there's definitely some instability. And you kind of have a hunch that you may have to research a little bit more on the box to find out why.
Okay. I would like to dismiss the fire for the moment.
Right? Dismissed.
And again, while holding the box, not doing anything to the box, just holding it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try to open the portal again.
Okay.
The last time that didn't even open at all.
Mm-mm. Let me check my notes real quick. Humana. You have 2 successes so far researching that box, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
There's only 2?
Yeah, it's only 2.
I failed one.
Yeah, there's one she failed.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you're wanting to try to open the portal again.
Yes. Not go in it.
Are you?
Not go in it.
And that's what I was about to ask.
Not go in it.
Are you?
I learned that mistake.
Are you wanting to use your key as the catalyst?
Yes. I wanted to unlock the door.
Okay. As you put your key out and you try to unlock it, it's strange because you remember the box was reacting the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And then you kind of like wait for a moment. You're even trying to like incite the same words that you had before, but it's not doing it. But then suddenly your key like ignites again and you see a small portal open up in front of you.
But not the same door that I saw originally with the key?
No. What you...
Oh.
You see like it's almost like a small little peephole of a portal. Do you look inside of it?
My gut instinct to say fuck yeah I do was so strong right there. Hold on. Like when you feel it in your chest, you're like, oh wait, hold on, brain. Oh, but do I?
You resist?
Hold on. I want to actually take this through and not kill my character.
What would Nim do?
You know, Nim would jump with joy and look right in without a second thought. She really would. Crap. Okay, yeah, I look in.
It was nice knowing you, Nim.
All right. So you are familiar that the key itself seems to open whatever magic you're invoking or creating.
Mm-hmm.
But you haven't actually looked inside until now. You've kind of just gone with it. You've rolled with it because it's worked out for you.
Well, I looked into the doorway originally.
You did, correct. But this door was different from the one that you saw from before.
Right.
As you look in, you see a landscape that is scorched completely. You see a landscape filled with nothing but cinders. You see magma. And you see these plumes of dark smoke billowing into the atmosphere. And you see just this conjuration of fire and plumes inside of it. Make a Arcana check for me.
No, I want to use luck. I definitely feel like I
Okay.
need more than a 9 to make this happen.
Yep. Go ahead and roll it.
Oh my god, that's so much more. Fuck.
How many more luck points you got?
2.
Started a new day, so I have 2.
Okay. Do you want to take the nat one?
I mean,
Content.
nothing
Fuck it,
serious.
let's go.
Okay. Go and roll again.
Do it.
That's 2 points.
No, I meant
No,
taking
she's
that
taking
one
the
because
one.
of content.
Oh, you're just taking the nat one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
As you look into it, and you're seeing like the landscape is just, it's just like very hellish. Like you like speaking with Callisto, like, wait, is this the 9 hells? This makes no sense. Like, why is my key open up to a portal to hell? It makes no sense. But as you look deeper,
I've corrupted her.
you see something very close to you. You start to see this fiery shape form. And this shape is just like, it's like smoldering along with the smoke and the pyres. But then you see it like swaying a bit, and then suddenly it stops and it turns to you. And what you see is this tall, fiery entity with eyes of coals. It looks in your direction.
I keep watching. I'm curious now. I need to know. Okay, you guys in chat is not helping me.
1 second.
Or the voices in your head. What are your intrusive thoughts?
Oh, Daddy.
So you keep looking?
Yeah, I keep watching.
Okay. As you keep watching, the figure stares at you, and a minute goes by. And then suddenly you start to see the flames smolder out, like disappear. And it vanishes for a moment.
Like all the fire or just
The fire,
person?
yeah, it just that entity is all just dissipates completely.
Oh.
And then you're kind of like looking deeper and deeper. But then suddenly the fiery entity comes up right in your face.
Oh no, not the jump scare. No.
1 second. Looking something up. Let's see.
Oh, I need to plug in my headphones. Hold on. 2 seconds.
2 seconds? For what?
Okay.
Her headphones are dying. She's plugging them in.
Oh, I didn't
got
see
them.
that.
Okay.
Okay. Can you hear
We're
us? Testing 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5. Okay.
Testing everything. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna die.
Does 20 hit your does 20 hit you?
Yeah.
Nah.
Oh, why did that not work? Sorry. Alright. You take 7 points of fire damage as you see this entity come out and just lunges with this fiery hand and it just scorches your face as it reaches into the portal.
I would like to cast Absorb Elements again, please.
Okay. Alright, reduce. Alright, so reduce that. That'll be 3 fire damage.
Ooh, okay.
The portal's still open.
Yep.
Oh, and also,
Can I tell if it's solid behind the flame or is it just fire?
oh, it's pure fire. Like, it felt like real fire. And this entity is still staring at you and it's about to reach out to you again.
Close the door.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of like what safe way to do it. Like if I just try to lock it, it might not lock. If I pull away, it'll be open. Like, oh no. Guys, I fucked up.
Where are we at this point? Have we come up to the park yet?
Does 14 hit you?
It's my armor class.
Okay.
So it just hits me.
All right.
Oh.
You haven't told me you closed the portal yet.
No, I haven't.
You take 13 fire damage. And
I'm gonna.
I also need to roll.
Close the door.
I also need to roll something.
Shit.
Oh no.
Shit.
That's not good. Okay.
Can I attempt to lock it?
Well, as you do that, as that second striker, this flaming touch, and he reaches out into you, it ignites over to your body armor and scorches you.
Mm-hmm.
But then as you look down, you see the grass catches on fire too below you.
Shit.
And you start to see people around you start to look like, there's a fire! 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 And you see like people panicking right now in the park, and you start to see the grass start to set ablaze behind you. The portal is still open.
Okay, I'm gonna... His arm's like through the portal right now, right?
Yes.
Like not just to the portal, but like through it.
It's went through. That fire is now igniting whatever's on the grass right now. The portal's still open.
But I meant like the being's arm.
She's saying, is the arm sticking through the hole?
It was sticking. Yeah, it was sticking through it. Not his whole body, but just that arm. Because it's so small, he's only able to reach his arm into it. So he's not trying to get through, but he's attacking you because he's got.
Right.
So, but the portal's still open.
Is Callista there to shove the arm back?
No, you guys are way too far.
I'm going to attempt to lock it.
Okay. Yeah,
I don't know if it'll work with the arm in it though.
Well, he reached his arm in, then he pulled it back. But as he pulls his arm back, yeah, he had a multi-attack.
Okay.
He had a multi-attack, so. But yeah, as you get hit by the second attempt, you see the grass ignite, you close the portal completely, and you just see it just disappear. But shit's on fire, yo, and the guards are coming.
This is gonna sound weird, but hopefully this works. Can I do arcane weapon for cold and use that to like hit the ground and the flames? Like the base of the flames?
You can certainly try. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, 'cause I think that's the only thing I have right now. That's
Okay.
cold.
All right. Yep. All right. That'll be
Water. Like I don't have a water.
Yeah. I mean, there's cold. Yeah.
There's a lake right there.
Okay. So you cast cold. All right. So you cast cold from arcane weapon. So are you wanting to like hit the grass to like defrost it, or what are you trying to do with it?
Yeah, like I'm trying to get like with a fire extinguisher, you go for the base of the flames, right? Like I'm trying to hit the base of the flames.
Yeah. As you were saying.
With
Yeah.
to
Go
cool
ahead.
it.
Go ahead and make an attack roll then. I'm playing this again because it's so funny. 10. I mean, it's grass, but go ahead and roll the cold damage too.
Okay. Where did it go? Oh, there it is.
Okay.
3.
All right. So as you are trying to bat it out completely, just in a panic. I mean, you managed to put out some parts of the fire, but it's starting to spread now. Like it's starting to ignite the entire park.
Shit.
Hey, what's everybody's passive perception, BT Dubs?
10.
And
Let me see here.
Man.
I think mine is 16.
16? Woo. What about you, Torn?
wow.
What about you, Torn?
Mine's 14.
14. And Thrall, you start to see smoking coming from the northwest over here.
The place that Nim previously said she was going to?
Yep.
I'm going to tell the party. There's smoke. Nim said she's over there testing something. We should go.
I would like to hop on my broom.
You want to hop on your broom?
Yep.
You're gonna fly over there.
Yep.
Oh boy. Okay. What's it say your movement speed is on the broom?
I think it's. I'll double check, but I think it's 60 feet.
Oh, you're fucking soaring then. Okay. So you can definitely get there a lot quicker than
50
Thrall and
feet.
Torrent. It's 50. That's still pretty quick. So here's the problem.
Yeah, they're not gonna like me.
Well, right now you start to see guards are starting to run towards wherever the smoke is at right now.
Mm-hmm.
So you can do it, but it seems like most of the guards seem to be on high alert right now.
So a flying tiefling might be dangerous.
I'm just giving you that information. I'm not saying something will happen. It's just guards are kind of freaking out right now.
I mean,
if I dash, it's 60 feet.
okay, is there like a spot I can like land behind where the guards can't see me and then run the rest of the way?
You can try.
I would like to try that.
Okay. I would say make a stealth check. Penny's over here with you, with you, Nim, and she's like,
Fire! Put out fire! Help! Help! Help!
Penny, shit, you're not helping. Can I take out my water skin and start dumping it on the fire?
yeah, you cold lieutenant. Yeah, you're dumping the fire. Yeah, you're like dumping your water like frantically. But eventually, you start to see a couple guards show up, and
Oh no!
here I'll put them on the map here.
I'd be arrested.
Yeah, and the guard that the two guards that do show up, he's like, "You stop! What are you doing? Are you committing arson?"
No! Just help me get the fire.
Make a persuasion check.
This is gonna go great.
Oh, close! I got 22 on yourself.
Persuasion. 11. Not
Oh.
the worst.
Yeah. All right. He's like, All right, I'll help you put it out, but you're coming in for questions later.
I don't get to help.
All right, and you start to see the two guards come up to the water here, and they will cast Shape Water, and they'll start dumping out the some of the water from the lake and start putting out the fire.
Oh, so you guys can do magic, but we can't.
Apparently.
Oh, Callista says that as she's walking up.
Yeah, but yeah, you managed to bypass all the guards, Callista, and you managed to like glide into the park where Nim is. You see a large patch of the area of the park is scorched. You guys haven't shown up yet because she has 50 feet of movement.
Is there still fire on the ground?
No, they just dumped off the rest of the water.
Okay. So yeah, I'll say that as I walk up. I walk up calmly.
Okay.
So you guys can do magic, but anything we do, you suddenly think it's devil work.
He looks to you and he's like, "Ma'am, there's a fire here. Why does that have to Why does that matter? Who are you?
I mean,
Are you an accomplice of hers?"
I'm her friend.
Hmm.
And we are here on a mission for Alfrey. And we are actually on our way to talk to him right now. And it's important business for a mission he has coming up to help you. So if you hold us up, you actually have them to answer to.
Are you saying that truthfully, by the way?
No.
Deception check.
Do I still have,
No, I think it only lasts an hour. Let
It
me double
lasts an
check.
hour. Yeah,
okay.
it's an hour.
Well,
So-
it's still a +6, so.
Yeah.
So
15.
The guards kind of like look at each other and kind of just look down to the grass. Ugh. Fine. But why? What happened with the fire here? Can you at least explain that?
Actually, my name's Nim, and I was trying to work on magic, and things was going.
I think what happened was our
That's
friend
right.
here was going through a walk and saw a spark happen and tried to put out the fire. Right, Nim? Because we have already been told not to do magic in public, and we know better, correct?
Both of you make deception check.
Oh my gosh.
I fucking love this so much right now.
No!
Oh!
No! Luck!
Okay.
Luck.
Yeah, you get
Okay.
luck, miss.
Okay, go ahead, reroll. Go ahead,
Uh-oh.
reroll.
She's gonna go wrong.
Yeah. Oh, all
No,
right.
today that luck has like, nah, you're gonna instantly fail just because of luck.
I don't think it's called luck today. I think it's called karma.
All right. So this guard approaches you, Callista, and this one comes up to Gnome. We're gonna have to take it in for questioning. We cannot have magic. Have magic of unauthorized nature here. Especially. Wait, what'd you tell Penny?
Penny, go find Torin.
Going.
Oh, actually, wait, hold on. Let's see if another guard sees this.
Oh no! Don't do that to Penny.
Go ahead and make a stealth check for Penny.
Oh.
Okay. As you send Penny over to try to find Torin, you see another guard come into the scene. He's like, "Oh, hey, wait!" And he's gonna try to restrain the bird.
Oh no.
What's Penny's armor class?
13.
13. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Make a athletics check for Penny. He's gonna make one too.
Wow.
Of course.
That's a
Of
strength.
course.
Oh, okay.
With a -3.
Yeah. One too. All right. Penny's been grappled.
God damn it.
Help.
Yeah, you guys would have heard.
Breaker.
Yeah, you guys hear a familiar voice from Penny as you guys are walking over there.
And you hear Callista very clearly say, "You touch me, I will hurt you."
Make an intimidation check.
What the hell?
The guard kind of like he's about to pull out manacles, but he kind of like hesitates for a moment, and he kind of like looks you up and down. And like, "Ugh. Not gonna hurt you. We just need to question why you're doing magic out here."
Like I said, we are on a mission for Alfrey, a mission that requires us to do magic.
Magic to set the park on fire.
No, but you know things
But
go
like,
haywire. You have
okay.
magic yourself.
Also, I'm a member of the Rims Park Assembly, so as part of my membership to them, I'm on a mission to help with that, which includes magic. And I wasn't trying to set the park on fire. It just happened.
All right, sorry. I have to check something real quick.
So I'm using the guild membership as part of that.
Oh,
I just
okay.
think that-
Okay. Yeah, and you would have some sort of guild badge on that. Okay. I would
Yeah.
say go ahead and make a persuasion check.
They don't want to see my badge.
Yeah,
It'd
go ahead.
probably get me more trouble.
Yeah, go ahead and make a persuasion check then.
And I know Mephistopheles.
11.
And this where it says, if you're accused of a crime, your guild will support you if a
Yeah.
good case can be made for your innocence or the crime is justified.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is justified.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Okay. You still have to have a pretty convincing situation.
Right?
I mean,
But if I explain to the guild leader I'm working on the key in the box like he already knows about.
yeah, gotcha. Okay, 11's still pretty good, regardless. The guards will kind of like will speak with each other in private, and they're like, ugh. So you're not trying to commit arson. Maybe you were working on an
No.
experiment. Was it going awry?
Yeah, that's why I was doing it over the water to begin with, and it ended up bigger than I expected. I'm sorry.
How about this? Do you have an area where we can go away from the public that would be safe for us to practice?
In the meantime, let go of the bird.
Please.
Yeah, I was about to say you guys would have shown up here at this point. All right. Fine. but I have to report this to the Uradesh coronet. And
Oh.
you had mentioned something about working with Alfrey.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right, he'll have to be notified too, and we'll have to speak with your guild master as well. Where is he?
Last I saw, he was in the Chrome Concord, but I don't know if he's still there or if he went to someplace else.
Yeah. Well, we'll ask Guildmaster Doel about it. You. Let's let go of the bird for now. He'll let go of the bird, and Penny will fly back to you.
And I welcome her with open arms.
I was scared.
Don't worry, Penny. It's okay. You're with me now. Just stay right here.
She says
On
it
my
in the
shoulder.
most deadpan way, by the way. Okay. Well, this guard's gonna walk off, and the other two kind of like will go back on their patrols and just go off elsewhere.
Right, did you tell us where we could go?
No, they ignored that question.
Okay, I guess we're staying in the park, guys.
Nim? You okay? You look...
Yeah, what
Aren't.
exactly happened?
I don't think I should use the key anymore, guys.
The key? Why?
So, Callista, remember yesterday when the key wasn't working right?
Mm-hmm. And made the
And-
weird stuff glow.
Yeah. So I was
And almost killed Penny.
because yeah. I don't want to remember that part. But it was going all weird, and I was trying to figure out why, and if it was just like maybe something up with the key, or maybe it was me, and you know I have problems sometimes when I'm under pressure, so I was wondering if that was it, and I was trying to figure it out, and well, the key works, but if I hold the box near it does weird things, and the first time I used it, it made this doorway, like a doorway, right? And it went into the arcane realm, and trying to get it out. That's how things have happened. But this time was different. This time I made a portal, and inside the portal was this world of just fire and dirt and just dust, and it was scary, but I couldn't.
Sounds like
play,
home.
and- Is that home?
We'll talk about that later. Anyways.
Oh, okay. So I looked into it, and there was this thing inside of it, this living thing, and it saw me, and attacked me. And it was made of fire, and yeah. It
Okay, we're starting
kind
an
of
image.
reached-
I'm gonna put an image in chat in Discord so you can give them the description.
I have a feeling what I just saw, but
Yeah.
I don't want to metagame tonight.
I know. I mean, you can describe what it looks
Kind of.
like, but that's what came through the portal, or was trying to.
What was? We don't see anything, or I don't see anything.
Oh, it's in Discord. Sorry. It's in
Oh,
Discord.
oh.
Tavern
I
hands.
can't look at Discord while streaming.
All right.
I can because I
the
put
other
it up in a web browser.
I'm not supposed to use magic out here, so let's go back to the end so that I can heal you up, because your face looks very burnt.
It's not just my face; it's underneath my armor.
Okay, I'll heal you up when we get back to the end. Let's head back there.
You know, I might want to heal that because it's my chest.
I don't have to
and
look at you there.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, let's do that.
Oh dear heavens. So to me it sounds like the key works, just don't have the box next to it.
But I need to figure out the box because I feel like it.
Okay, that's fine, that's fine. But when we're fighting, let's put the box away. How about that?
This is gonna sound dumb, but I feel like the box is the key to my key.
How about until
Yeah.
you find out more about the box, we put the pin in that one.
You're probably right. But oh, guys, because the other ones don't know yet, I can do fire now.
Oh yeah, she attacked me with it.
Oh, wait. Oh.
That was
What's with
yesterday.
people wanting to get attacked? Wait.
Let's
It's
let's go
something
get
in
a
there,
drink.
dear.
After the past 24 hours, I need a drink.
You know, Callista, I may join you this time.
Torin, you want to have a drinking contest?
Oh, let's do this.
Oh no, are we doing this?
Yup.
All right, hold
I've been
on. I got.
I
Well,
opened up the comment.
this should
Let's do
this should actually be interesting because I mean to do something.
Oh no.
Oh, that
So-
sounds fun. Can I join?
so-
I've never done one of those before.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I don't want to be left out. That's for me.
Oh,
By
Jesus
the way,
Christ.
nerdy, my dad asked my 8-ball, "Does Nim die?" And the
I
8-ball,
saw that.
the 8-ball said, "Yeah, sure, whatever."
You know, I have a backup character for a reason, but I wasn't expecting to bring her out today. Okay, not today.
I wasn't expecting him to set the park on fire. Oh my god, dude, this has been a fucking. This has been an
This has been
episode.
something else.
This has
Remember
been-
when you're like, "Oh, we won't spend a whole session on one day today."
You know what? That's totally fine. You know,
and
this
we're
is
all
honest.
like, "Huh, you think?"
I'm honestly enjoying this. This is a nice change of pace. Nim setting the park on fire. People are getting sassy with freaking L's. This is what I freaking love running. All right. Okay. So let me
Okay,
go.
that guy's back.
Let me go ahead and get some things set up real quick.
There's new people on here. Well, one new person.
Yeah, there is new people. All right, gang. Well, with the chaos that ensued and nearly burning down part of Aquarith, it's time to wet your whistle a bit. As you walk in, you do notice a familiar barkeep that you had met from session 1, named Karis. And he is tending the bar, and you don't see any signs of Vilgus at the moment. But yeah, you do see a familiar guy. Then you do see a patron you haven't seen before, and I'll blow up her a bit. And that's what she looks like.
Why do you always have pretty people? This
Right?
isn't fair.
Elves are supposed to be hot, okay?
Okay, I want to date them all though. That's the problem.
Well,
Right?
well, she's half elf. She's half elf, even though she looks kind of elvish in this one.
I have no preference. Okay.
Either way, either way.
Name's a different
Elf
story.
is still all good.
Either way. But yeah, yeah, as you guys walk in and you kind of take a seat, you see Karis sees you guys walk in. It's like, oh, hello. It's been quite some time.
Oh, hello.
Yeah,
It's
it really
been a
has.
while. It's been a long day. It's nice to see you. We'd like a round of your
Oh.
strong.
Oh, of course. You
Aaron?
all look. Is she okay? She looks like you've been burnt badly. Do you need bandages or something?
We'll take care of her.
Can I
She-
heal her? Is it okay to use magic in here to heal her?
Kara's kind of like will look towards the direction of this elf over here, but she's kind of like busy drinking tea at the moment. It's not paying much attention, and look to you. It's like, well, I suppose that's okay. I won't say anything.
Okay, thanks. I'll go over to Nim and cast healing wounds. Or cure wounds, that is.
Heal. All right, you get
Plus 8.
Yep, you get 8. Yep.
Do you touch your bone while you heal her?
I'm assuming that's not enough. You need a few of those.
One second. I gotta do math.
Because I think you took.
I'm at 34 out of 42.
She's
All right, that's
fine.
another
So maybe one more. Yeah.
She's fine.
All right, plus 7. That's 41. That's good.
Okay.
That's I can handle that. Thank you very much.
But
You're welcome.
you said the strongest ale, you said?
We're having a contest.
Oh. Well, not that I don't mind, do be careful and limit yourself a bit. I know Vilgus kind of likes to bask in this type of contest. It would be unfortunate you get too sick and, well, pass out.
We'll be fine. She's only loud one round, and she points to Nim.
But that's not fair. I don't want to be left out.
Okay. So you said the strongest. So the strongest we have is the Darkheart port. Would that be okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. So 1 round.
Fine, Nim can participate. Turn hers to grape juice after the first round.
Okay.
Can I see if I hear that?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Thank you.
Yeah, I assume he's kneeling down.
13.
Yeah, you totally heard that.
Callista, why are you trying to keep me out of things?
Because you're tiny.
All right.
I know
dark
somebody
knight.
else called Tiny. I had to, it was right
And
there.
I'm just gonna kick Nerdy out of the Discord call for. I'm kidding.
Headlines read Nim found dead from alcohol poisoning.
All right. Okay. So that's gonna be. So if it's gonna be 1 each, so that is gonna be, and I have a price for that. That's gonna be 2 gold for 1
Okay.
round. So cough it up.
2 gold each?
Each, yeah. So 2. Yeah, if you're paying for your own, then
Okay.
2.
Yeah, I'll pay for my own.
Okay.
I'm not paying for you guys. You want to participate?
All
Fine,
right.
Nim. You can participate. You just gotta buy it yourself. And if you hiccup and start acting woozy after the first round, you're out.
I don't like these rules. I feel like they're set to an unfair standard.
Well, that's my standard, so here we go.
All right.
Oh, damn.
All right. So after a few moments, oh yeah, I was about to say you would have seen this guy start to shuffle over a little further
Grumpy
away.
friend. Yep.
So Karis comes over and he gives you like these very like pretty frothy mugs, and as you kind of get the mugs, you see like the liquid is like so dark, like it almost looks like it's motor oil almost, but you definitely like can smell like the fermentation from this alcohol. It is thick and strong.
Go and get some hair on your chest, boy.
And is there anything you wish to eat? Chicken skewers, anything of the likes?
Ooh, chicken skewers. Yeah, I'll take some.
Yeah, of course. That'll
Me
be
too.
okay. So chicken skewers for both of you. So that'll just be 5 copper each.
I'll
Okay.
take some chicken skewers and some bread to soak up the alcohol.
Of course. I'll just say just 5 copper. The bread's I'll say is on the house.
Oh, okay.
So 5
How do I
copper.
break up a gold piece into copper?
This is a good question. I think I got a calculator.
Oh my gosh,
for
I
that.
used
Hold
to
on.
know this.
Hang on.
Oh, and
So
I know it's I know
10 silver per gold.
yeah, it's 10 silver per
and
gold
10
and then
copper per
10,
silver.
yeah. Hang on. Gold cal I got something saved on here. Gold calculator. Let me find it. Oh, here you go. So let's see. It's 5 copper. Let's see. So that's gonna be
from a gold, it's 95 or
yeah, it's not a
Copper.
I was about to say, if it's 5 copper and I give him a gold piece, what's my change?
So your change is gonna be hang on. Calculating math on that.
right, 9 silver, 5 copper.
Yeah, 9 silver and 5 copper. Yep. Anyway, give you that change, both of you. All right, and he says it will be a few moments. I'll have the chef go work on it now, and he'll go back and go back to tending the bar. Okay.
You guys ready?
All right, you guys guzzling it down.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right, Constitution saving throws for me, lads and lasses.
Oh, let's hope my rolls are good this time like they were last time.
Oh, I might win this.
Jesus Christ.
+7 on mine. My
All right.
goodness.
You guys,
21.
yeah, you guys take a good guzzle and And it's like the bitterness just like it's very apparent. Like it almost like even especially you, Nim, you're not much of a drinker yourself, but just like the tingles you get from it, just like it's like ooh, like chills down your spine. But thankfully, first round was not too bad for you guys. You feeling
How
good?
about that, Callista?
I'm impressed.
All right,
Hit me again. Let's get another one.
Another
Yep.
round, please.
another round. Oh, you got it.
Yep.
And he'll just come over and give it to you guys. So it'll be 2 gold.
Minus 2
It'll be
more?
yep, 2 more. All right. Down the hatches. Constitution saving throw. The DC gets higher as you drink more.
Oh no.
18.
What is your con save bonus?
All right. So as you guys take it in, you just right at the cusp it, like you definitely like, oh man, this is ooh. It's hard. It's just like it's very very staunch. But the three of you feeling pretty good. You managed to keep yourself still. Nim,
Yes.
getting a little dizzy in the room right now.
I'm gonna eat some bread.
All right, you eat some bread. Oh yeah, chicken skewers would have came around this time. So
Oh, then I'll eat those.
yeah.
I didn't
All right.
think
I'm
about
gonna
it.
eat some bread too. in
yeah.
between.
All right, so I'm gonna mark this on Nim for a moment.
It's fine.
Oh, this lady will see you all drinking. Well, hello there.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Nim.
Oh, hello. Are you all new here? I haven't seen you here before.
Kind of. Yeah, I'd say we're pretty new. We've been here once before,
You're drinking
but
pretty.
we've been out.
Drinking pretty early in the day. I would pace yourselves a bit.
Oh no,
The day
I have
we've
been
had.
challenged.
No.
Right. Yeah. Did you hear the news about the fire that was happening over at the park?
No,
No,
what?
Another round, please.
Yeah. Apparently, people were saying there was arson being committed over there. It's very strange.
And on the
The
eve
guard-
of the memorial.
Yeah, the guards
I
were.
heard it was an experiment that went wrong.
You don't say.
Yeah.
What else did you hear?
I hear it was a group of random people.
Well, this looks like a group of random people to me.
We are
You
very
look
random.
you look like a
Friend.
group of random people. You and wait, they all look like you.
Oh, Karis will come up to the table and kind of like pick up some of your mugs, and it's like, oh, Captain Sarah Lee, didn't see you here. Hey there, Karis. Anyways, you do enjoy your time here. Just be aware of how much you drink. Don't want to cause Karis too much trouble.
We
Okay,
would
I'll stop drinking
never-
now.
What?
What? The lady just asked me to not drink too much.
We are in the middle of a challenge.
Miss Sarah Lee, about your tab here, and he's like, oh, don't worry about it. I'll make sure I'll pay for it tomorrow. Just I may need another day, maybe, if that's okay. I mean, we do get paid tomorrow.
Wait a minute.
You see,
I have a question.
yeah, what do you got?
What does she do?
Make a perception check.
Captain.
Make a perception check.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Does he have disadvantage?
No, he doesn't. He would have if didn't fail.
12.
Well, still pretty good.
Um.
What do you got in Thrall? You got something to say?
Oh no, I was gonna ask her, how much is your bill?
Right? I wanted to ask too.
Oh, oh, it's about 10 gold.
If you win versus these two with the drinking, I'll pay for your drinks right now, and if you win, I'll pay for your tab.
Oh, that's quite alright. I'm not very good with alcohol, but
Yeah, lightweight.
anyways, yeah, so Torin, with the 12, as you're kind of examining her garb and, I mean, she's in kind of casual clothing at the moment, but you notice, though, she had some different insignias on her, kind of like her casual wear, and you see that there's a very familiar amulet that she's wearing. Something very similar to one Alfrey has worn. Indicating that of the Iridesh Coronet, but you also notice, though, she also has a another small symbol, kind of like on her her dressing. Go ahead and make a history check for me.
Okay.
I thought maybe she was one of the performers.
Nope.
Jeez.
10. Eh. Cool symbol.
It has a pretty sigil.
It's nice.
Anyways, I apologize. I need to. I have a prior arrangement I must go to, but please do be careful and enjoy your time here.
Actually, hold on.
Do you say that to her?
Yeah.
She stops for a moment. You,
Hold on.
yes.
You're part of the Iridesh Coronet.
Oh. Somewhat.
Okay. Well, we would like to be able to get back into the Aether Observatory. If I pay your tab, would you be willing to sponsor us?
Oh. Oh. That's adorable. Unfortunately, even if you do pay my tab, there's very little I can to convince them over there. Plus, they don't exactly, they're not very fond of, my kind, and she kind of like fiddles with her ears a little bit.
Elves?
Half-breeds like me.
Okay.
Oh, I hear ya.
How about this? I pay for your tab, and you at least point us in the direction of where it'll be easier for us to find somebody who can.
Make a persuasion check.
Gosh.
$11. I'm afraid I'm not sure who would be the best person to talk to. I mean, you need to have a sponsorship with not only the Tigerius Circle and, well, the Iridesh Coronet, but I'm not sure who you would need to. I mean, maybe the leader of the Tigerius Circle, but good luck trying to convince him.
All I need is a shot.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. If I see you around town, I'll come bug you about it. Anyways, I apologize. I must go with post haste. Have a good evening.
Bye.
Bye, friend!
All right. Do you guys want to? Do you guys want to drink more?
Oh, drink her
Yeah.
Oh
Yes.
boy! All right, two more
And
gold.
He's also going to pay for the tab.
And Thrall's actually done.
Oh,
He's
you're
like,
actually going to pay for the tab?
He wasn't bullshitting her.
Okay. Well, come up here and pay your tab, bud.
Okay, he comes over. Hands him 10 gold. Says, here you are.
Whoa!
And 2 more.
Wait, you're not seriously paying that for Sarah Lee, are you?
What? I told her I was going to.
I mean, he just he takes the gold reluctantly. All right, fine.
Do you have an issue with her?
Hold on. Am I missing something here?
No, it's just I mean, you're helping pay the tab of the captain of the Vessel Knights. That's quite a bit.
Oh. Well, cool. She can owe me a favor later. He just basically takes a mental note.
Okay, well, my secret's your secret, I guess.
Fair enough.
The half elf is kind of just side-eyeing you as you're walking up, but he's drinking on his own.
This guy again.
Kind of just pumps in your direction. All right, Constitution saves.
Oh no!
Oh boy. Oh boy.
You're still drinking.
Oh
man.
boy.
Am I gonna pull out of this one?
Let's find out.
No!
This is it.
Can I spend my last luck?
Were you?
This is literally.
Are you not drinking anymore, Enthrall? I'm guessing.
Yeah, I stopped
Okay.
drinking. I'm just eating the chicken strips.
All right. Well,
Can I use my last luck?
I thought you.
No, she
No.
has one
I've
more.
only used 2.
Okay.
Just one more.
This is your last one.
Right.
Exact same roll.
Good. You can be shit faced with the rest of us.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but I'm still doing better than the rest of you, so...
That's true.
Early.
All right.
I have critically failed.
All right. Well, yeah, you sure did, bud. All right. Well, I'm gonna mark that. Nim failed. I'm gonna mark you with that also. Calista failed. Yeah. Yep. All right. So, Torin, you got a little overconfident there. And as you take the third one, you are just oof. You are feeling way too good. You're considered poisoned. You too, Nim.
Oh.
Callista, you're right on the threshold. But you're tipsy. You are smashed. You are smashed.
What can I say?
Wait.
I knew you couldn't hold your liquor.
Question
What you
for the
got?
DM.
What you got?
So, you say I'm poisoned, right?
Yep.
And poison is one of the elements, right?
That would not work here.
Dang it.
Nope.
Oh.
You're not getting out of this one, bud. This is my house. I'm kidding.
Dang it.
Can I tell that they're all at least tipsy now?
Yeah, they're yeah. This guy is
Like Callista is giggling.
Oh, it looks like I think I won. Aunt Mallory was right. The one who stops in time is the winner. I'm going to. Okay, let's see. Enthrall's going to come up here and grab Nim and put Penny on his shoulder and just start drag her back to the and just start dragging her out of here.
Hey,
Taking
you
her
don't
home.
wait. You're
get your
dragging.
friend.
Wait, who you dragging? Wait, who you dragging?
I'm dragging Nim and I put Penny on my shoulder and then just kind of like pick Penny up, put her on my shoulder, and start dragging Nim back into the.
Do you allow it, Nim?
No!
Callista's like, hey,
All right,
take
go
advantage of my
it.
friend.
Both of you make strength checks for me.
Oh, Nim's gonna fail.
Calm down, Nim. You need to go to bed. You're drunk.
Yep, I failed.
It's also at disadvantage too, so. Okay. Yeah, he drags. Yep. Unfortunately, with relative ease, as Nim is screaming and kicking and like punching Thrall, is dragging him over.
Literally, this little kid just like, no!
I don't want to go to bed.
Go to sleep.
Wait,
Ugh.
no!
They're so cute.
I'll be back for the other ones.
So,
You come in anywhere near me, Turtle Boy, and I'll turn you into a ball.
all right. Well, you guys disappear. Is everything okay, Edward? You've been look more glum than usual. That's fine. Oh no! What are you doing here? What are you doing here, bud?
Callista kind of comes up and leans against the counter and looks at him and goes, "So, how's your search going?"
So first off, as you come in to just like kneel into him casually, he kind of like almost is repulsed at this point when you do that. He's like, "My God, you smell like booze." Ugh.
Yeah, but I won, so it's okay.
Hey, who said shit about winning?
Go away. I'm asking him a question.
Ask.
I don't even know who you are.
Groups that came in a long time ago, tried to start a fight, found out you're looking for girlfriend, sister, something like that.
Remember him. He was very rude.
Hey, you were rude first.
And if he's still around. Yes, I am looking for my sister.
How's that going? I mean, we've been gone a while. You had to have made some progress by now.
Yeah, he kind of does get a little somber. And he's like, well, I did find her, but a little complicated.
Complicated. I'm the queen of complicated, so you can tell me. It's okay.
I was gonna say, you can just uncomplicate it for us.
You shush! I'm having a private conversation.
Why are you so interested in this? I mean, I barely know you.
Because I can't help but help people. I am a people pleaser who likes to kill. It's a weird combo. Let's stick with it.
He kind of just like, he has this like very reluctant look on his face when he say kill people, but he kind of like will raise an eyebrow when you say that. He's like, kill as in kill people.
You know, death.
Look,
Die.
Shut
Murder.
up!
How about you come over here and make me?
I'm a tiefling. I have a shady past. Trying to change my ways. Trying to help people. You need help. Let me help.
Karis, can you give us some space?
Can you give us some space?
No.
Well, you said it to Karis, not to you guys.
I know, I was saying it to Enthrall.
Oh yeah.
And Thrall's not even there. You mean me?
I meant Torn, yeah, sorry.
Karis will nod and kind of just go off to do some chores. So, who are you, and what about him? Who are all of you? I've seen you come into this tavern quite a bit.
Adventurers thrown together, hired for a cause.
It's one of your kind, but listen, my name is Edward Sithos, and well, I'm not exactly supposed to be around here, to be honest.
Me neither. Guards try to arrest me every time I go out.
Yeah, the guards have quite the attitude here. But so my sister has been abducted, or has been taken away. I won't get into the details, but my sister and I are... He kind of like will look in the tavern for a bit just to make sure there's no other people around. And you start to see this like dark spectral hand appear from behind him.
Ooh.
Her and I are not normal.
Apparently neither am I.
Are you sure you're really here to help?
You're creepy when you're drunk. Yes.
He was not asking you. I would love to help. Now, when you say abducted, by who?
That's what I'm confused about. Are you familiar? You know who the Drow are, right? The Dark Elves?
Yes.
Well, it would seem that my sisters were abducted by them, and well, try to find clues and trace their whereabouts, and I had to cross the sea to even find out where she was exactly. And apparently people saw sightings of her here in Aquareth. And when I found out where she was, apparently she was being escorted by a religious order. By priestess of Saloon, which is unsettling. But when I went to try to go to where the priestess are being housed at, they forbid entry for me, and in fact they sent guards after me to make sure I never came back there. And I saw escorts taking someone in there every night, and anytime I try to sneak in I get caught, and I'm not sure if my sister's in there or not, but I don't know why the Lunar Sisters want her. And when it was Drow that took my sister, I don't know, this is just doesn't make sense to me.
So you said you found her. Does this mean you think you found her?
All I know is someone in this tavern had told me that they saw a girl with a similar description to me was being escorted by the Lunar Sisters. And when I went to go investigate, I didn't see any signs, but apparently the person they were escorting kept looking back towards my direction.
And
I just had
where
I just had a feeling that it was her. We have a unique bond. That's all I can
and
say.
where was this? I doubt it was it here in Aquareth they took her?
Yes. She, or at least I think, that she's either being held captive inside of a... It just doesn't make sense. Saloon, the moon goddess, she's renowned in this kingdom. She's a good goddess. But my sister was abducted by Drow. Now she's being escorted into this house. Doesn't make any sense.
Here?
He'll lean in and whisper, and he'll say, "Not at a glance, but I know they are here." I've seen some odd signs happening in this kingdom. Strange movement. Just people looking the way that they shouldn't be looking.
Is this at the Citadel?
It's not at the Citadel. It's happening in the entirety of this kingdom. But people think I'm crazy if I even mention anything like that, so I kept my mouth shut.
I believe you.
But I feel like there's much more happening. But I just don't understand why my sister is being held in there.
Now, in there, like, where is this house?
It's in the House of Saloon. It's in a religious district in Aquareth. I know where it's at. It's just gaining entry is difficult.
I doubt they'd let someone like me in there.
But let's just not ask.
I like that style.
How well are you when it comes to killing people? You said you specialize in that, don't you?
She's red for a reason.
That's not why I'm red, but I have a lot of practice in it, yes.
It's much more intimidating.
He'll kind of just put his finger up to his mouth. Listen, if you do want to help, I need to get inside there. I really need to find out if my sister's in there or not. If she is, I need to know why.
I'll help you.
What about the rest of them? Are they with you?
I won't speak for the other two, but I
I think if they think someone's in trouble, they'd be willing to help.
That I have no doubt.
Especially Nim. If you just tell her, she'll run right. Actually, maybe we shouldn't tell them. Well, yeah, they're with us.
Is Nim asleep?
Yeah, I would say Nim's knocked out at this point.
Okay, then I'll come back. I was planning on retrieving Torin and
Alright, I'll grab it.
Calista.
Alright, I'll grab you here. Bring it back.
Sorry, Nim.
You're muted.
I just got put to bed like a little 3-year-old child.
Yeah, you got tucked in. Told you a bedtime story.
Well,
It's
I
okay.
mean, you're a multiple of 3.
Probably told you about that time
You
he
know-
like gutted something to see its intestines.
I'm almost 400 years old and getting tucked in like a 3-year-old. It's fine.
Hey, that's the
He's like-
appeal.
Just think about like cogs and gear springs and all these alchemical mixes.
Oh, just wait till I make a bomb.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That'll be the day.
Dude,
We have a turtle on our side.
Torin, are you sleepy? You
What?
look very drunk.
Yeah, you are a mega drunk.
I'm gonna kind of while he's talking to Torn, I'm gonna lean into him and go, so what exactly are you?
Well, not exactly normal. Just a typical half-breed, but probably worse than a half-breed. My sister and I's mother is a drow too. And you start to see like the spectral hand start to like come up and just like goes onto the table and he just starts tapping his finger. Her and I were born with something that is akin to the drow and their power to Shar, but we don't exactly have any connections to her. And I didn't, as you can see, end up like one. Or my sister.
That might be why they want your sister to try to tap into that.
That's what I'm afraid of. The problem is, I'm the only one that has this gift. She doesn't. And I think they've mistaken her for what I have.
Ah,
And I don't know why.
well then we better get her back before they realize it and find out she's no use to them.
Right. I know the memorial or the service is happening soon, so it's probably best we don't strike now. Because there's too many people in the town. I would say...
Strike? What are we doing?
we're rescuing people.
You see Kara's just like kind of just look up to you.
Wait,
You're
we're
allowed
rescuing
now.
somebody?
We'll explain in a minute. Okay, I have a question though. If you think, wouldn't the memorial be best? Because then everyone will be in the graveyard at the time?
Not necessarily. The guard presence has increased since then. But once the memorial service is over, the guard situation will lax. It's probably best
Because
we
then the queen will be back in
correct.
isolation.
Correct.
That makes sense. Okay.
The only problem is the escorts that I've been seeing only come out during the nighttime, so we can only go in at night, sadly. As much as I don't want to. Probably need to stake out at night to find out if those escorts go into the house of Saloon. And if they do, we need to find a way in.
Okay. Well, where are you staying?
I have a friend that I'm staying with, so just meet me here in 2 days at night after the memorial service.
Okay.
Okay, I have one question before I agree to help with this or whatever. Are you setting us up?
leave it to Enthrall.
He kind of looks to you, and his eyes has this like this dark ephemeral shimmer to it. Well, if it was a setup, I would have done so sooner.
And I would like to roll an insight check on him.
Make an insight check.
That's true. He's been trying to avoid us for a while, so. Ooh,
I did piss him off.
you have that effect.
He is not necessarily setting you up, and he truly does need assistance with the matter that he has.
Yeah.
But there's definitely something more. There's more details that he is not seeming to give at this point. He's definitely becoming a lot more clandestine with what he's wanting to accomplish. But as you kind of see that insight kind of hit your mind, you see a dark hand wrap around your neck.
Around my neck.
Yep. And he kind of just looks to you.
Cool, I wanted to touch this. I'll reach up and like poke it.
You just see this like shadowy, like ephemeral energy as it goes through.
What is your hand doing on him?
The hand just goes back. Listen. Not exactly somebody that is trustful of others. I'm just trying to get my sister back. And I honestly have no intentions in trusting you more than this. So if I see any other foul play, or you do anything to prevent me to get my sister back, I will make sure you do not cross me again.
Look,
Okay, fair enough. Family is key.
look, I'm drunk, but last I checked, we've been trying to convince you to let us help you.
And I appreciate that. Though it just
Cool.
seems, but it just seems like you're far too readily to help me with this. Hence my reluctance.
How? I didn't know who the hell you were before I walked in here the first day.
I'm tipsy. I came over here. You could have offered to take me upstairs. I would have said yes. So, I mean,
Oh,
not you.
well, that's not fun.
Either way, if you do plan on helping me, then I'll make it worth your while.
Oh.
Just meet me here in 2 days here at night, and then we'll talk more.
Okay. Just make sure to give us all the information, because if we go in blind and you held back, we will hold you accountable.
Of course. Either way, I appreciate the help. And please keep this between us. No guards, not even the Iridesh coronet. They must not know.
The guards hate me. It's okay.
They hate me too. And yeah, you'll just see Edward walk off and turn to Karis, and Karis will kind of just stare back at him, and you'll see Edward walk out.
Torin, so do you need a arm to lean on to go back upstairs? Go to the other room.
I'm totally fine. Stands up, falls over.
I
Kinda,
would
like,
like
pick
to
him up.
say- I would
Um,
like.
You said if somebody invited you to a room, you want to come into the room with me, Calista?
I will come with you, but I'm going to fly to the room.
No.
We're not doing checks on this. You just drunkenly
No,
just
no,
stumble the freaking walls. You just like hit walls, and you hear
Like
people
bumper
just
cars?
yell. Yeah, basically. All right. Well, we're a little over on time, so we'll go ahead and end the session here. I didn't realize how late it was until I looked up at my clock. I'm like, oh man.
But it was so good.
Yeah, it was a good
Right.
session.
Oh man, it was good.
All right.
All the bombs.
Didn't mean to
Well-
yeet you from the situation
Yep.
like that. But
All
I was
the-
like,
all the
"No, I'm gonna
bombs."
go to bed now.
All the bombs, the freaking setting shit on fire. Now you got your side hook. Now you got your side hook.
I didn't expect him to actually talk to me. Otherwise, I'm sure you could have stayed. But you know,
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, you there would have been opportunities to talk to him again, but this was still a pretty good time to talk to him about what was happening. So, yep, this is your little side hook for while you're in Aquarith. So,
It's probably a good thing that what's his name?
Venster, Vilgus?
No, Vilgus
Mhm.
wasn't there because Callisto's probably gonna walk right up to him and be like, "Friend," and kiss him.
Oh no! No, Vilgus was conducting other business. That would have been funny though if I did bring him back.
That would have been hilarious.
All right, cool. All right, but good. Yeah, but good session, guys. Hope you guys had fun. I definitely.
Oh, it was
enjoyed
good. It was
Yeah,
intense.
it was great.
Good deal.
Awesome.
Let's see here.
And I did successfully get
Oh.
that book, right?
Oh yeah, a question.
One
Tony?
question.
What you got?
Yes, actually, I wanted to ask I wanted to ask Callista about the book if I see her reading it.
Well, wait, which book? Which book?
The book I
Once you
stole.
try to steal.
Oh yeah, the book you stole. That's right.
What's the name of that book, by the way?
I don't have a title for it right now, but
Okay,
I'll
I'll
give
just call it Stolen Book.
Yeah.
Still don't know what happened
but-
to the.
Yeah, just
What
do
happened with
just
that?
do stolen book. It's from the Aether Observatory.
Still have no idea what actually happened with that roll in the temple, though.
Oh, I do need to. We'll do that next session. I forgot to do that at the beginning. I was more focused about getting your guys' stuff done.
Oh, that's good.
All right, cool. All right. Well, I am gonna hop off for tonight, but thanks for playing, guys. It was
Yeah.
it was a lot of fun.
Are we meeting next week?
Remind me about.
No.
Not next week since it's
Yeah, I think we
Thanksgiving.
canceled.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And
If I'm not
sorry. Go ahead, Tony.
sorry. No, I was just gonna say if we're not doing this right now, remind me about this again at the beginning of next session because there's something important I wanted to ask about.
No, that's fine. That's fine. We'll do that. We'll do that for next session. So we will play. Let's see here. We're not playing on the 23rd, so December 3rd is our next session. Same time.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, cool. I may not be able to do the 10th, but I'll double check with you guys on that.
Okay.
When that comes up. So.
Okay.
All right, cool. All right, well, I'll hop off here. You guys have a good night. Thanks
Yep.
for playing.
Good night, all.
Bye.
I guess.
Fun.
All right, gang. Well, thank you so much for watching. A nice little episode. We got Side Hook coming up. No D&D next week since we got Thanksgiving weekend coming up, and I'll probably spend some time with the familia. So, but yeah, thank you again, guys. Thanks for support, and I will see you guys. I'll probably do a stream well, I guess today is technically tomorrow, but I'll probably do a stream at some point. Sunday afternoon. Probably God of War or something. But I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Doodles.